Bueno, pues vamos a seguir con este Yakuza. Lo habíamos dejado en el directo anterior aquí en el curro, pero nos vamos a ir a ver si tenemos alguna conversación interesante. Al bar. ¿Y este qué le pasa? A ver.
Hey.
¿Qué tal? Kasuga, ¿has hablado con Anzai? Sí, pero he insistido en que fue su culpa. ¿Sí? Pero es justo como dijiste. Ya veo por qué crees en él. Gracias, Kasuga. Aún así, mientras no cuente nada, seguimos en un punto muerto. Vosotros dos. ¿Quién eres? Me llamo Kudo, soy periodista. Eres Kasuga, ¿no? ¿Nos conocemos? He visto cómo ayudabas a Anayama. Me da vergüenza admitirlo, pero te he seguido. ¿Para qué? Parecía que Anayama, tú y tú os llevabais bien. Me imaginé que harías algo con el incidente del deslizamiento. Hasta te vi hablar con Anzai. ¿A dónde quieres llegar? No te imaginas lo que no es. Quiero ayudarnos. Y al grano. Tengo información confidencial sobre el entrenador de los Sack Stars. ¿En serio? Yeah. Hace tiempo que con un rumor desagradable sobre él, aunque nadie se atrevería a decirlo en voz alta. Todo el mundo sabe que está detrás de lo que ha pasado. Hasta lo han visto amenazando a Anzai por aquí y por allá. ¿Qué? ¿Anzai se lleva la mala publicidad mientras es queda impune? Tiene contactos por toda la ciudad por no hablar de dinero y poder. Silenciar la mala publicidad forma parte de su trabajo. No hace mucho había un periodista investigando sus fechorías. Pero parece que tanto él como su editor desaparecieron. La prensa no podía hablar sobre este tío, ni aunque quisiera. Ni aunque quisiera, ¿eh? Vaya periodistas. Exacto, por eso os traigo esta información. ¿De qué se trata? Di con el lugar favorito del entrenador, un sitio llamado Rose Bluson. Entra por la puerta de atrás, normalmente a escondidas. Wow. ¿Y si vamos allí lo encontraremos? Sí, quizás sí puedas descubrir la verdad. Yo pienso hacer lo mismo y conseguir pruebas. ¿Pruebas? No podemos sacar un artículo sin pruebas contundentes, pero si encontramos algún trapo sucio, algo de lo que no pueda librarse, lo tendremos contra las cuerdas. Para eso necesitamos pillarlo con la guardia baja. Pero ir solo es demasiado imprudente, así que me gustaría pediros ayuda. Ya me veo por dónde vas. Cuenta conmigo. Un momento. Es demasiado arriesgado. Si la cagas, te expulsarán para siempre. Además, alguien podría reconocerte. Pero iré yo. Eso servirá, ¿no? Sí, gracias. Ve a Rosblom cuando estés listo. Nos vemos en la entrada. Bueno, pues al Rosblom. Un momento, Kudo. ¿Qué pasa? ¿Por qué te así de repente? Si la cosa te salpica, te vas a meter en un buen lío, ¿no? Supongo que verte ir tan lejos como un completo desconocido me ha hecho que me avergüence por haber sacado tanta mierda durante todos estos años. Soy periodista. Lo mío son las palabras. Si no utilizo ese poder para poner a los imbéciles como él en su sitio, ¿qué sentido tiene? Además, soy fan de Anzai, pero ojalá mismo me inspira a perseguir mis sueños. Lo menos que puedo hacer es devolvérselo. Bueno, no está mal. Qué apasionado. Creía que los periodistas eran unos mierdas, pero supongo que también hay alguno que otro bueno. Sí, siento involucrarte en esto. Cuenta conmigo, Kasuga. Déjalo a mí, ese capullo. Va a ver lo que es bueno. Rosblom. Rose Blossom. Adivina dónde está. Rose Blossom. Bueno, imagino que lo encontraré, ¿no? Unos tomates ricos, ricos. Abono misterioso. Vamos a ver con este. A que nos cuenta el chaval.
Hello, Kasuga-san. I must say this place is quite comfortable.
Yeah, ain't it? Also, seriously, man, how's a guy make drinking alone look so cool? Guess it's easy when you're as handsome as you.
That's kind of you to say. Why don't you let me buy you a drink?
Yo, for real? Hey, now you're speaking my language, man.
You certainly are a mysterious one, Kasuga-san. Sungri speaks highly of you as well. I dare say it makes me jealous.
Oh, come on. Speaking of, have you been with her long? You've got this butler and lady of the house thing going on.
It's only been 3 years since I was brought into the Komijul. I can't say it's been long.
No shit.
Up until then, I was with a group called the Jingon Mafia. I was their leader's body double.
Body double? You mean like a decoy? Just like the real thing?
Indeed. If my master was ever targeted by
Sensei,
our
¿qué tal?
enemies, I was to be killed in his place. That was my duty.
I didn't figure people still did that kind of stuff. Wait, does that mean your face is...
An imitation, yes. What you see is a result of large-scale plastic surgery. But I'll have you know my previous face was rather handsome as well. A shame not a single picture of it exists anymore.
Really?
Sí, no debe ser muy largo.
Then, huh?
In a manner of speaking, yes.
So that means Junki Han isn't your real name either, right? What's your real name then?
Surely we're not that close yet, are we?
Come on. First step in becoming friends is calling each other by name, right?
Well, isn't this awkward? I'm afraid I'm the type to want a bit more distance with people.
That how it was with the Jingon Mafia? From the name, I'm guessing it was some sort of Korean Yakuza-like thing?
Weren't you once a
Go, lo,
member
lo
of
pillé.
the Tojo clan, Kasuga-san? I'm surprised you've never heard of the Jingon Mafia.
I was in the clink for a long time.
The Jingon Mafia and the Tojo clan clashed in the 1980s, long before you were serving time.
The 80s? Dude, that's 40 years ago. I was just a baby back then. Doubt I even had hair.
Yes, I had yet to be born myself.
Heroico,
Regardless,
eh?
early in the
Joder.
decade, the Tojo clan attacked the Jingon Mafia and massacred a great number of them. Around 30 or so.
30?
Back then, Kamurocho was the most sought-after territory in all of Asia. I've heard the conflicts for control were rather intense. The Tojo clan was incredibly strong, and they made sure it was a well-known fact.
Still, to all 30 of them is...
To get their revenge, the Jingon Mafia main arm in Korea sent even more members to Japan.
Gracias,
Some of
Dante.
them as undercover agents. But deception is a tricky business, and all who could not strike at the heart of the Tojo clan were considered failures and forbidden from returning. In the end, those that couldn't carry out the mission were abandoned and left without any place to go. One of them happened to be my father.
Then, you were born here, in Japan.
Yes, but be that as it may, I don't recall being welcomed here. I wasn't even accepted by any Korean communities either. My family was treated like slime and kicked out from wherever we went. We came to be called the
Gracias.
Stray
Pau,
Jingon
buenas.
Mafia, running away whenever we were discovered.
Slimes who run away, huh? If you're slimes who run away,
Antonio, buenas.
the reason they chase you is because you're worth tons of experience.
I get it. You're into video games, aren't you, Kasuga?
Yeah, I played a lot as a kid.
Well, you might be surprised to learn I am too. We should talk shop sometime.
Sí, ya me
Hell
dijo ayer,
yeah.
Pau.
So, what happened to the straight Jingon after that?
Enter the 21st century, the winter of 2006. Around the time I turned 20, the Jingon Mafia from the mainland made an all-out assault against the Tojo clan. But even as that happened, the stray Jingon Mafia received not a word of warning. We were left completely in the dark. Our fathers were entirely forgotten by the countrymen that sent them.
Bueno, no está mal.
You don't say. I might know a guy who could sympathize with that.
Oh?
Yeah, he's right in front of you. I got tossed out by my family and locked up for 18 years.
Oh, that's right.
Eso ya me
That
cuadra
must
más.
be why
He
I
hecho
can't
dos,
bring myself to hate you,
pero
Mr.
desbloqueando
San.
todo.
So, what happened to the Jingon's big all-out attack?
No lo sé, Dante, tío. Soy fisio, no soy
Despite their
técnico
careful
informático, ni
planning, they were
programador, ni
ultimately
diseñador, ni
crushed
pollas de
by the
esas.
Tojo clan.
Soy fisio, así que no tengo ni idea.
Ironically, those that survived came from all over to join those of us in the stray Jingon Mafia. It was a miserable sight. Both sides cut off from home and left with no choice but to band together in the social sewer of a country that wasn't theirs.
Sounds like you struggled. Wouldn't know it from looking at you, though.
I could say the same to you.
Yeah, finally starting to warm up to me?
It would seem so. I haven't been acting much like myself today. I had a great time drinking with you, Kasuga-san. I truly mean that.
So whatever happened to the real Junki Han? What's he up to now?
He revived the Jingon Mafia roughly 3 years ago. And at that time,
Vibrate nos deja más de
taken over
6.000.
considerable portion of
Twitch, o sea que da
Kamurocho,
igual lo que le pongas a
but
los
he was
hercios
shot
o lo
in
que
the
sea.
head and killed. I was absent at the
No
time.
tiene nada que ver.
And it all came crashing down, huh? Hmm? Wait, then that means... Can't you use your real name now? Why keep up the body double thing? You're not trying to become the real Jungi Han, are you?
Who can say? But that's none of your concern, is it, Kasuga-san? Or am I wrong?
Nah, you got me there.
Farewell.
Guess he's not the type to open up so easily. I'll just have to keep drinking with
No
him.
lo sé, antes, no sé decirte. Estas cosas. Vamos, nivel 1, vínculo.
You drinking, Namba?
Oh, Ichiban. Glad you're here. We need to talk.
Pero es igual, porque cuando has jugado
Is it
había la
something
mitad de
serious?
gente conectada.
I need to
Los
tell
servidores no
you
estaban,
sorry
no estaban petados.
for lying.
You mean about chasing the counterfeit?
Igual era eso. Dante, tío. Estamos de puente, no
I
sé.
think you can
Igual hay menos
forgive
gente
me.
jugando.
Come on, you know we're past that. What's important is your brother got released. All's well that ends well, right? That said, maybe now's a good time to tell me if there's any other holes in your story. You really were a nurse at some point, right?
Well, of course I was a nurse. How else could I have brought you back from the brink of death?
Good point. Then what about the part where you sold hospital meds? Didn't you say that's how you got your nursing license revoked?
Well, that's the short version, but it's more complicated, actually.
What do you mean?
You'll be the first person I've ever told this to, so I hope you plan on sitting for a while.
Yeah, man, I'm all ears.
Back in elementary school, I read about Florence Nightingale. That's when I knew I was meant to be a nurse. Helping the sick, people being grateful for it. It's all I ever wanted in life.
Ay,
But when I finally put on my scrubs, it was different. Endless late shifts, difficult patients, never a word of thanks. Eventually, I just stopped caring. Little by little, I started cutting corners any way I could. I'd pretend not to hear the intercom, and instead, I'd go doze off somewhere. By the time I hit 40, I had no idea why I ever went into the field. But then one day, this new girl named Mizue showed up. And in her introduction, she brought up who else but Nightingale.
Just like you, huh?
We had the same role model, but she still had her spirit. She would rush toward every patient in the ward. Never missed a beat. On top of that, she always had the sweetest smile.
So, you had a thing for her.
Are you kidding me?
Bien, pues nada,
She
bien.
was 23.
Me imagino cuando llega el boss ese, pues tendré que
I was
farmear.
just a middle-aged loser.
Come on, man. You know as well as I do, age is only a number. What you need, my friend, is passion. A healthy heart, you know?
I'd be more likely to have a heart attack thinking like that.
Dude, I'm sure you were crazy passionate about the job back when you got hired.
Maybe I was. Still don't see her point. Whenever I saw her working, I could feel my old self coming back. That young version of me, who used to give it his all.
Well, that's a good sign.
If only I had half her stamina and wasn't twice her age. Anyway, one night I was a little sleepier than usual. So I went out to the back lawn, thinking maybe I could sneak in a nap. And suddenly, I heard a noise from behind. I turned around to find the storeroom we keep the medicine in wide open. And Mizue-chan was walking out alone.
Was she restocking? I mean, if you were slacking off, she was probably having to bust her ass.
Well, that's the thing. In our hospital, only the pharmacists have access to the storeroom. Mizue-chan and I were just nurses. We didn't even need to go in there.
Then what was she doing?
Well, at the time, there was a rumor floating around the hospital.
Uh-oh.
Medicine would keep disappearing. The list never matched the inventory. According to the rumors, someone was swiping medicine and selling it. Illegally.
No way. And that was Mizue-chan?
It was. As my eyes adjusted, I could clearly see her arms were full of medicine boxes.
But why would she need to sell medicine?
From what I heard, her parents were under a mountain of debt. So, to lighten some of their load, Mizue-chan was paying everything she could. But a single nurse's salary wouldn't get them out of the hole. No way.
So she was stealing the meds to do it?
Yep. And I was the sole eyewitness. Thing is, Mizue-chan never noticed me there. Now, if it was you, Ichiban, what would you have done?
Well, calling her out on it would seem to be the right thing to do. But I guess she wasn't stealing it just to be a criminal, huh?
Not in the slightest. She was only doing it for her family. I mean, yeah, she was breaking the law. But she wasn't trying to hurt anyone.
Plus, getting caught would cost her her job. Then the debt would only have gotten worse. With all that in mind, I'd say it's a pretty tough call to make.
Huh. Now you're on the same page I was. Anyway, in the end, all I could do was watch her walk away without saying a word. If there ever was a criminal who deserved a free pass, it was Mizue-chan. That was what I thought at the time. So I turned a blind eye.
And what happened after that?
It wasn't long before Mizue-chan's actions caught up with her. The hospital director decided to get the police involved and started gathering evidence.
He waited that long to take action?
Well, he was trying to resolve it internally, being that the hospital's reputation was at stake. I guess he got sick of having a thief under his nose, so he escalated it to the next logical step.
But if the cops caught Mizue-chan stealing, that'd be bad news.
She'd have a police record, and her name in all the papers. To be honest, it was only a matter of time. She had her whole life.
Vale, ¿qué tal? Buenas noches.
How could that happen to someone so young? And on the other hand, you've got me. A guy who totally burned out. A guy who couldn't be further from Florence Nightingale. Better a saint like Mizue-chan stay at the hospital than a sack of shit like me, wouldn't you say?
Namba? Are you telling me you...
Yeah. I went up and confessed to the whole thing. Stealing, selling, and all.
And that's how you lost your nursing license?
Yep. No, and I got fired too. Naturally.
Man, You went all out for that girl. Did she ever contact you after that? Even a call or a letter?
Not that I'm aware. In a matter of hours, I was out of a job and out on the streets.
You regret any of it?
Well, my brother disappeared not long after, so even if I didn't get canned, I would have quit on my own anyway. So, no, to answer your question. Though I do have to admit, I would like to see Mizue-chan off when she goes overseas.
She's going overseas?
Yeah. She always dreamed of running off to some developing country where they really need medical professionals.
She took that Nightingale shit seriously.
Our hospital had an international dispatch program, available to staff nurses with at least 3 years tenure. This year would be Mizue-chan's third, and I know she would take advantage of it.
Well, in that case, why not go say farewell?
If only I could. For starters, I don't even know when she leaves.
Maybe if you ask one of your old nurse buddies, they'll tell you.
Don't be ridiculous. I'm the little rat who stole the medicine, if you forgot that detail. They want nothing to do with me.
Well, hello, boys. Don't worry, the life of the party's here. Care to bring me up to speed?
Oh,
Poco pedo, ¿no?
Sachan.
Sí, está un poco pedo, sí.
Are you drunk?
I think you're drunk. Now,
Martín,
fill
buenas
me
noches.
in, if you please.
Oh, Namba here was going off on one of his hobo horror stories again.
Hobo horror stories?
Well, no house means no toilet, right? Care to guess what he had to do when he had the shits?
Yeah, I'd rather not. And here I was thinking I'd get actual substance out of two grown men instead of literal crap.
Thanks for covering for me.
I got you, man.
I don't mind if we
Sí,
let Sayako
no ha
know
nevado,
at some
pero
point.
sí, sigue haciendo frío, sí.
Preferably now when she's
Todo el día
plastered.
bebiendo.
Yeah, no kidding.
Todo el día bebiendo. Vidente. Oh, ese. Ahora vamos a poner el trabajo de vidente. Ahora mismo. Vamos a hablar con esta. Con la alcohólica. Y nos vamos ahí. Cambiamos el trabajo. Ponemos el de vidente. E intentamos ahí seguir la historia.
Yo, Sachan.
Sachan,
Wait. You're not Sachan?
it's nice to see you again, Kasuga-san. We met at Sunlight Castle, isn't that right?
Wait. Are you Nanoha-san? But why are you here? Who told you to meet me? Huh?
It's me, Ichiban! Look closer, it's me, Psycho!
Oh, so it is you, Sachan.
If you can't see through it, then my performance must be good. I'm sure Katsuragawa will think I'm Nanoha too.
No, for sure he will. Even though, actually, I was just pretending to be tricked.
Yeah, whatever you say. Anyway, I figured out where to find Katsuragawa. Nanoha's gonna pay him a surprise visit and tell him to hit the road. You're still coming with me, right? He's at his office right now. He said it was a consulting firm, but it's actually an illegal loan business. And his bodyguard and his employees, they were all in that shady biker gang he used to be in.
Scum collects around other scum. Man, how did Nanoha get caught up with people like that?
She might just be the kind of girl who's into it. Or maybe I shouldn't have butted into her life so much. You probably understand by now how bad I feel about all this.
Hey, maybe it wasn't you. Maybe she's just the kind of girl who's into bad boys. Either way, let's go fix this for her. Time to take out the trash.
Wait, what the fuck? Are you serious right now? I knew something was up with you. Showing up out of the blue like this. What's gotten into
Claro,
you?
buenas noches.
You realize what you're doing?
I sure as hell do. I'm saying I won't give you any more money.
Okay, but...
And that means you have no reason to be with me, right? So we're breaking up. For good.
come on, babe, don't be stupid. It's not like I was going out with you just for the money.
Well, it doesn't matter anymore. Just give me what you owe me. Right here, right now.
What? I can't
35,
right
más o
now.
menos.
I gotta throw 2
35,
million at my
34,
company
33.
soon, or it'll go belly up. Sweetie, you know how hard I've worked for this. I just need a little more. You could pull in 2 mil back at the soapland easy.
Hey, man, I gotta ask. How much have you already borrowed from Nanoha?
Hey man, I gotta ask, how about you fuck right off?
If she lent you 2 million on top of everything else, how much of that total do you plan on paying back someday?
You need to crawl back down out of my ass, dude. This ain't none of your business.
You don't know, do you? Yeah, you want to borrow even more. You're lucky Nanoha's not a real loan shark.
I'm lucky because Nanoha and I are in love. Money don't matter to us, right, babe? These fucking tightwads.
It's 1.3 million yen. That's the amount of money Katsuragawa-san has already borrowed from Nanoha-san.
Hey, Yamashita, stay out of this. Nobody asked you.
Forgive me. It wasn't my place.
Nah, thanks for speaking up, Yamashita. Good man. So, we'll be taking that 1.3 million back today.
Who are you anyway? You're a real Yakuza-looking motherfucker. Maybe you're
No se lo va a
trying to take
acabar.
my girl's money
A
for
ver, lo va a
yourself.
dejar.
That's none of your concern. Give me back my money so I can be on my way.
Nanoha, I love you. Come on. Remember what you said? How you always dreamed of what we have?
Nanoha really loved you that much?
We're perfect for each other. Honey, you're a sweet angel, and I'm the guy who protects you from all the bastards of the world.
Ah, so that's the excuse you've been using for dragging her down.
He's one of the bastards I'm talking about! Yamashita, what are you waiting for? Toss this guy out on his ass already!
No.
Yo no difamé nada, si me he comprado una. Yo dije que tenías que comprarte una X,
What did you
que
say?
es distinto.
Sir, step back and take a look at yourself. You
Yo
need to
tengo una,
let
como tú.
Nanoha-san go. She's been working herself to the bone to support her father. She needs the money. Besides, you've got a bunch of other
Pero se
girls
agradece la
coming around
suscripción,
anyway.
Dante.
What the hell are you doing?
I'm doing what's right, boss. You can't just keep squeezing the poor girl dry. And she shouldn't have to work at no damn soapland. I can't just sit by and watch this happen to an innocent woman. It just ain't right.
Yo, why don't you think about who you're talking to? I'm the guy who saved your ass when you were a zit-faced teenager, remember? So unless you want to go back to being everybody's little bitch...
Every time someone calls you out or wants to leave your ass, you just make threats? Are all your boys with you just out of fear? I bet they all hate your guts.
Alright, I'm just fucking sick of you now. All of you, stop standing around with your dicks in your hands and throw this guy out! Yamashita too, the goddamn traitor!
Pues que jugará
Can't say I didn't see this
los
coming.
días 10, el jueves.
Except for Yamashita-kun acting like a real man. That was a nice surprise.
No kidding.
You know,
Sale-
I've been
sale
looking for an
Cyberpunk.
excuse to cut ties with
Hostia, Maverick.
Maybe it's even simpler than that. Maybe you just like Nanoha.
Yeah, maybe that's it.
Wait, you do, don't you? Well, that's great, Yamashita-kun. Kinda cute, honestly.
Yeah, you'll both be real cute after I crush you into little pieces.
You look weak.
Cool.
Come
I'm
on,
not
man.
bad at that. Here we go. I'm ready now. You're gonna be in a world.
Check this out. That's how you do it.
Pagesville, 35.
Please, stop hitting me. I'm sorry.
Come on, where's all that fighting spirit, Katsuragawa? Don't tell me you've had enough. Give back all the money you borrowed from Nanoha right now, and get the hell out of Yijincho. If I see you around town again, I'll kick your ass even harder. If you reach out to
Se parte hostias como pares. Es
you
una
won't
pasada.
have an ass when I'm done.
Okay, I got it. Please, just let me go.
Por lo menos en área. Ese golpe en área es
Won't hit
brutal.
you again. I won't.
You asshole. Don't you ever take advantage of a woman ever again!
Wait, are you for real? This is Nanoha's sister? She has a twin? Damn.
Sorry to disappoint you, Yamashita-kun. I know you probably worked up all that courage to look cool for Nanoha.
Sorry, Yamashita-kun.
No, that's all right. I mean, running him off still makes life better for Nanoha-san. That's what matters. So you're gonna keep acting like you never knew she worked at the soap land?
Yes, and this whole Katsuragawa incident never happened, okay? I am dead serious about this.
Okay. But she's definitely going to notice that her boyfriend suddenly skipped town without saying goodbye. And it happened right after she got a phone call from her estranged sister telling her to break up with the guy.
What are you saying?
You don't think she'll figure out her sis had something to do with his disappearance? I mean, it'll almost be too obvious that Psycho said something to make him leave.
Whoa, now that you say that, yeah.
That's fine, honestly. Can't really do much about it now, can I?
But what if Nanoha gets pissed at you again? I thought you wanted to have a good relationship with her.
Her happiness is my top priority. How she feels about me is secondary to that.
It still kinda sucks if she ends up hating you after you did so much for her. She would have ended up broke if she stayed with that douchebag. You deserve some credit.
I'm just grateful I can still talk to her on the phone. All I want is for her to be happy.
Still.
Huh. I could always tell Nanoha-san it went down like this.
Like what?
I'll tell her Katsuragawa's firm took a nosedive and he bailed to escape all his debts, but I got him to leave enough to pay her back. That way she can get her money without knowing you two were involved.
Nice plan. I like how it conveniently gives you all the credit, Yamashita-kun.
Oh, you're right. Guess that's no good, is it? I don't want to take all the credit. After all, I only said what was true. It killed me to see her caught up in Katsuragawa's game for so long. I kept telling myself that I would stand up for her if she ever needed it, but then I'd make excuses, telling myself it wasn't the right time. When I saw her, well, when I saw someone I thought was her, demanding what she was owed, I knew the time had come.
Sachan, you hearing this? What do you think?
Hey, Yamashita-kun.
Yeah?
Let's say you're at a restaurant or a store. How exactly would you treat the staff?
I just try to be as polite as possible. Even though people don't expect it because of how I look, it's still the right thing to do.
Okay. Well, you pass for now.
Setting the bar for being your sister's squeeze kinda low, aren't you?
I said for now, didn't I?
Huh?
Don't worry. I'm still gonna watch over Nanoha from my big sister perch somewhere. So if Yamashita-kun turns out to be a total creep, then I'll just have to step in. Whatever it takes to make her happy.
I get that. I'd want the same.
You're a good sister, Sachan. I'm sure Nanoha will eventually realize that. Hopefully sooner than later.
Thanks so much, Ichiban. That's twice now you've helped me save my sister. I really am grateful, you know. I'm glad you're in my life.
Aquí hay tema. Aquí hay tema fijo. Nuevo nivel, vamos. Golpe bombardero. Bueno, pues ya hemos charlado con todos los que podemos charlar. Así que vamos a continuar. ¡Hala! Nos vamos a cambiar de... de trabajo. Quiero poder comprobar el de evidente y vamos a seguir la historia. ¡Hola! ¿Qué coño le ha ocurrido? Esto no se vende ni a tiros. Tú, jovenzuelo, ¿quieres comprar kimchi? Acabo de parar una tienda fresca. Bueno, no es que esté fresco, pero no vayas a decir que está añejo y putrefacto. Vale, pero ¿por qué vendes kimchi aquí? Pues para ganarme la vida. Da gusto estar en la ciudad y hablar con la gente de aquí. Es la mejor publicidad. Sí, supongo. ¿Qué me dices? ¿Quieres probar un poco? ¿Puedo? Venga, un poquito. Vaya, qué buena pinta. Solo tenerlo delante y ya se me hace la boca agua. Vale, allá voy. Está en su punto crujiente y también tiene un buen sabor. Espera, esto es más que buen sabor. ¡Ostras! ¡Oh, no! ¡Quema! Otro está corriendo. Muy bien. ¿Te ha gustado? ¿Quién me ha gustado? ¿Qué lleva? Es como masticar vidrio caliente. Vale, creo que ya me estoy calmando. Vaya. Ahora que ya se ha pasado el efecto del picante y puede gustar el resto, está rico. No, está rico que te cagas. Tiene una especie de picante ácido. Tal vez todas esas especies han desbloqueado un sabor oculto. Y aunque el picante casi me mata, no sé, quiero más. Y abuelo, ¿qué lleva este kimchi? Parece que has aprendido a apreciar los sutilezas matices de kimchi, te felicito. Para crear esta mezcla he usado una guindilla especial, le da un sutil toque picante y un sabor increíble. La llaman garra del diablo, por cierto. Y no se encuentra en ningún mercado, te lo aseguro. Garra del diablo, normal que pica así. Por desgracia no todos soportan su intensidad, la mayoría salen pitando antes de descubrir su verdadero potencial. Seguro que por eso aquel tío estaba corriendo como loco. El kimchi es maravilloso para la salud, sobre todo para la piel, pero es difícil de vender cuando la gente empieza a gritar como loca. Cada vez que te pega un buen viaje, pensé que no la contaba. Nadie se ha muerto por comer kimchi. Lo disfruta gente de todas edades. Aunque lo cierto es que no parece que nadie de aquí quiera el mío. Me pone muy triste. Sí, me imagino. Es una pasada que una pequeña guindilla aporte tanto picante. Pues hay otras que aportan más que picante. Algunas son más dulces que las tomates cherry. El tema es que creo firmemente en el repollo fermentado con garra del diablo. Da lugar a un kimchi realmente impresionante. Bueno, me alegro de que al menos lo hayas probado una persona. No me tranquiliza demasiado, pero se agradece. Es una pena que casi te derrita la boca antes de que puedas disfrutarlo. Si nadie puede soportar el picante, mi kimchi no va a ningún sitio. Un producto que no se vende no vale de nada. Bueno, voy a cerrar por hoy. ¿Por qué no te llevas el resto a la tanda? Espera, ¿seguro? Sí, cómetelo, das a tus amigos, haz lo que quieras. Yo me voy de aquí. Hasta luego, Lucas. Qué detalle tan bonito, aunque no sé quién quería comerse esto. Kimchi milagroso. Bueno. Pues ya está. Vamos a reportar, tengo que reportar aquí algo. Y tengo que informar. Informar. Entrada de dos bichos. Hostia, casi me atropellan. ¿Cambiarlo o qué? Voy a cambiarlo a la profesión. Quiero poner la de vidente. Es muy bestia esta, tío. Los bichos. Ya se cogerán más, ¿no? Si no tengo dinero para mejorar, ya se cogerán más.
Can I help you?
No, este no. Lo que no sé es... Joder, parece rapel.
Congratulations. Do your best out there.
A ver qué arma lleva este. Orbe de piedra. Oh, recupera PM con ataques normales. Cojonudo. Cojonudo. Vale, ya está. Ahora, vámonos. Perfecto. Ni normal. Let's go. ¿Habéis probado? Este de beneficio. Aquí tiene este. Maldición direccional. Puede manipular. Solo hay una. Maradona ha vuelto. No, no quiero que me digas. De hecho, si lo has probado sin más. Si lo habéis probado. Aquí está, el entrenador acaba de llegar.
Okay.
Perfecto, venga, vamos allá. Me gusta el otro, el de vagabundo, pero al final es el mago, por así decirlo. Venga, chicos, brindaos por la gran victoria de los Sharks. Chin, chin. Entrenador, hoy invitas tú, ¿no? Con que esas tenemos, ¿eh? Bueno, hemos ganado, claro, bebe todo lo que quieras. Así que es el entrenador de Anzai. Hay una victoria, macho, estuvo cerca, no solemos tener partidos tan igualados. Pues sí, y todo es al derribo de Anayama. No me digas. Anayama es el que resultó herido, ¿no? El tipo al que derribó a Anzai. Sale en todos los canales, ¿sabes? A mí también me cae bien Anzai. Una lástima que haya resultado ser tan asqueroso. Las palabras bien elegidas por el entrenador y derribado a otro jugador, sin pensárselo, ¿verdad? ¿Qué? Un momento. ¿Le dijiste que hicieras el deslizamiento entrenador? No, ¿qué va? Solo le puse las cosas claras. Lo único que dije es que no podríamos ganar con Anayama de por medio. Le dije que si era leal, se encargaría de ello. Eso es todo. Ay, qué malo eres. Anzai se convirtió en el jugador de mismo gracias a que el entrenador le escogió. No desobedecería a alguien a quien le dé tanto. Ahora sí, bien pensado. Juegas para ganar. Hay que terminar a todos. A quienes te deben algo. Lo hizo bien. Nosotros nos llevamos a nuestro gran triunfo y él se pega la gran caída. Supongo que como está fuera, al menos le recomendaré donde quiera que acabe. Muy considerado de tu parte, entrenador.
Yo.
Gracias por aclararlo, muchachos. ¿Tú quién eres? Soy el periodista local, Kudo. Acabo de grabar todo lo que habéis dicho. ¿Qué? Tenemos pruebas de que estáis detrás de todo este juego sucio. En cuanto lo llevemos a la prensa, estás acabado. Si llegáis enteros, quizá. ¿Con quién creéis que estáis hablando? No me subestimes. No puedes entrar si no aprendes a jugar. Apárate, Kudo, pero Dijiste que eras bueno con las palabras, ¿no? Bueno, pues esto es lo que se me da bien a mí. De hecho, soy la persona idónea. Yo me encargo. Vale, buena suerte. Chicos, quiero que hagáis desaparecer a estos idiotas y sus valiosas pruebas. Me parece bien. Vamos a enfrentarnos. Acabaré con todo el puñetero equipo. Es el típico tartazo de los payasos. Ya que está, Maradona. Toma. En fin. No recuperas, maná, qué cabrón. ¡Hala! Hemos subido 4 rangos. Atadura de alma. Bueno. Oh, tío, ¿eso es todo lo que puedes hacer? Gracias, me has salvado el pellejo. No te preocupes. Bueno, más vale que te pongas con el artículo, ¿no? Sí, por primera vez en mucho tiempo, por fin voy a poder escribir algo que merezca la pena leer. Con esto Anzai podrá volver a jugar a béisbol. Toma, esto es por ayudarme con nuestra pequeña entrevista. Prueba estilográfica vieja. Dale recuerdos a la llama Anzai. Vale. Vale, ya está. Hecho. Ni tan mal. Qué alivio, Anzai puede volver. Será mejor que se lo diga. Ahí, recuperando mana, muy bien. No vendo buenas. Resultó aliado después de comunicarse con su alma en el inframundo. Anda, puede resucitar, ¿eh? Puto evidente. Come on, let's go.
You may enter.
Thank you, Chairman Hoshino. Captain Takabe said it would be okay for us to talk.
I heard. And I believe I already know why you've come. You've done us a great service. I would not still be leader of this clan if it weren't for you.
Oscar, buenas.
Does that mean the Seiryu clan's gonna pull through?
I can't say for sure yet. About 20 to 30% of our men defected to the Yomi. The ones who stayed are grumbling behind my back. And it's hard to blame them. They just found out the Ijincho standoff was all a sham.
Zhao told me he's giving up his position as the leader of the Liumang. Songhui is going to lead them.
Yes, I know.
You just know everything, huh?
Not everything. But I'll tell you what I do know. Eventually, The Seiryu clan will succumb to the Omi alliance.
What?
For people who had nowhere to live outside the gray zones, the Great Wall of Muscle was their only protection. Now it's crumbling. That's a matter of life or death for them. Already rumors are flying into Jincho's political circles. Rumors that Ogikubo's lost his touch. I'm sure Aoki got those whispers going. He never lets a good crisis go to waste.
Oh, really?
Aoki knows it would destroy the party if it ever revealed their chair, Ogikubo, forged money for years. Now Aoki can easily blackmail Ogikubo and force him to step down. Aoki will become the new party chair.
I don't get it. Why does he want to take Ogikubo's place so bad?
The party chair manages elections, so in that role, Aoki could nominate anyone he wants. He'll control the ruling party. Therefore, he'll control the nation.
The whole country will be under his thumb?
Yes. Especially if I'm right about his next move. I think he's gonna try to dissolve Parliament.
Dissolve Parliament? At a time like this? That's insane.
Prime Minister, I understand how you must feel, being unable to rely on Ogikubo-sensei. But honestly, I have the power to support you better than he ever could. If an election were held today, I could guarantee you 2/3 of the seats, minimum.
Do you have a solid plan for doing that?
Yes. I'll send Bleach Japan to the districts where the Citizens' Liberal Party is weakest. Bleach Japan can influence votes anywhere. They're incredibly popular. Plus, they have my endorsement. A victory for the party would, of course, move your personal political goals forward.
Oh.
Tell me, do you think you have the power to maintain the party's stability right now? We don't want it breaking up for lack of support from Ogikubo-sensei.
You can talk that way to the house, but not to me.
Appoint me to party chair and hold an election. If you don't, I'll be forced to make public the nature of Ogikubo-sensei's crimes. That would mean the end of not only your administration, but the party itself.
But there's no precedent for someone serving as both governor and party chair. Besides, you're much too young.
If age is what you want, start digging for some old fossil who can stop me. That is, if you think you can find one. Anyone in particular come to mind?
Aoki's scheme to destroy the Great Wall worked. Now he's got Mabuchi and the Omi at his command. So much power, vested in just one man. And it had to be Masato Arakawa.
Al final, el maestro tiene toda esa ciudad en la palma de la mano. Está derramando sangre porque alguien de fuera identificó. Pero de verdad Arakawa está metido en esto. El Arakawa que yo conozco.
Kasuga, I know you never intended to be at the center of all this. It was pure coincidence that you were there when the soap landowner died. Wouldn't you agree?
Yep. Lucky me.
But one thing I don't believe is a coincidence, is that you ended up in Ijincho.
Huh? What do you mean?
Do you still have that fake bill?
Yeah. Didn't you say you knew how it ended up on me?
Yes. Only one person in the world could have put that bill in your pocket.
Who? Who is it?
Masumi Arakawa himself.
Arakawa-san? No, He's the one who shot me.
Yes, I'm aware he shot you. But did you ever consider that maybe he did that so you would end up here?
What?
That fake bill was his letter of introduction between you and me. It was to let me know that you were one of Masumi Arakawa's men.
Kind of a weird way to introduce us, don't you think?
I think what it means is Arakawa's goals do not align with those of Ryo Aoki.
Well, then, what are Arakawa's goals?
I really can't say. But I do know that he means business. They wouldn't have used that bill if he didn't.
Chairman, how exactly do you know Arakawa-san?
Well, that's a long story. And there's a much better place than here to tell it. Heian Tower.
Heian Tower?
Yes. That's where my fate intertwined with Arakawa's. He sure seems to be partial to Peking duck.
Yeah.
Let's have it for lunch tomorrow. My treat. I'll make the reservation.
Pues nada, vamos a comer pato. Pato laqueado.
Listen.
Y si un segundo, algo quiero saber después de oír lo que dijiste desde Oshino. Pues adelante. Bueno, ¿recuerdas que dijo que no fue porque se adquirías el nincho?
Okay.
Sí, algo así. Mientras te sangrabas por el disparo, yo me estaba dejando la piel buscando la forma de tratarte, pero dudo que lo recuerdes. Sabes que estoy totalmente agradecido. Bueno, pues creo que te interesará saber que el que me dijo que te curara fue el jefe. ¿Mm? A ver, era de noche. Yo estaba durmiendo, claro. El jefe y unos cuantos tipos vinieron corriendo a pedirme que te curara. Pero ahora que lo pienso, ¿por qué se preocuparon tanto? ¿Qué significa eso? No hace falta un motivo para salvar a un hombre a punto de morir, ¿no? Si fueses uno de los nuestros, claro que no. Lo habría hecho sin dudar. Pero involucrarse con un Yakuza al que han disparado en su marrón. Si de verdad quería salvarte, ¿por qué no te iban a un hospital o llevaron a una ambulancia? Pero el jefe quería mantener un secreto. Ya, creo que el jefe tiene una buena razón para salvarte, una razón que aún no conocemos. Es posible, creo que tiene que ver con lo que dijo Oshino, aquello de que no era casualidad que estuviese aquí.
Yo.
¿Crees que hay más cosas sobre el jefe que desconocemos? Bueno, todo vagabundo esconde un secreto 2. Si tienes tiempo antes de la cita del pato de la pequinesa, quizás sería buena idea que hablaras con el jefe. Con el jefe, ¿a qué dice?
Stand a chance.
Cool.
Let's go. So itchy. You're gonna be sorry. Yeah. I'm up. The enemy is defeated.
Joder, combate, macho. ¿Tú puedes saltar estos combates?
Cool.
Let's go.
Let's see.
So itchy.
Don't waste my time.
Come on now. You're weak. I'm up. Let's go. This will do. Get serious.
Here we go. You gotta help.
Moving up in the world.
Yasuga, muchas gracias por lo del otro día. No fue nada, parece que con quierees, ¿no? Me alegro mucho por ti. Así es, a todo esto hay algo que quisiera comentarte. Puede que aún sea pronto, pero he pensado en pedirle una cita a Sakura. ¿Conoces algún sitio donde pueda llevarla? Al no tener experiencia estoy un poco perdido. No sé si es pronto para decirlo, pero ahora se le ve mucho más optimista. Pues algo. Una primera cita, vale. Hacer. Lleva al cine. Ahí podéis comentar qué os ha parecido la película después. ¿Entendido? Sí. Con eso seguro tendremos de qué hablar. Muchas gracias. Al hotel un poco más, ¿no? Primera cita al hotel. Ah, ya que es una cita tenéis que ir a ver alguna peli romanticona. Romanticona, vale. Y a invitarla ahora mismo. Si acaba, tu cara, ¿estás bien? Oh, sí, es que me dio un golpe, no es nada. Marchando una sopa de cerdo. Oh, vaya, yo espera, no sé. Sí, gracias, es que me gustaría pedirte algo. ¿De qué se trata? ¿Esto te presenta el cine domingo? ¿Es un no? Ah, perdona, es que me ha sorprendido. Claro que no te estoy diciendo que no. Has cambiado por hoy. Es muy diferente a cuando nos conocimos. No creas. Sí, creo que podría aprender de ti. Tengo muchas ganas de ir al cine contigo. Oh, qué bonito. Joder. Leído de fábula. Si la cama me ha dicho que sí, hemos quedado en el gaviota más de la mediodía. Estaba pensando en llevarle una detallada a la cita, pero quería que me aconsejaras. Ah, ya no me necesitas. Ya la conoces mucho mejor que yo. Estoy seguro de que se te ocurrirá algo. Tú sigue como hasta ahora. Oh, supongo que sí. Ya la conozco un poco más. Vale, muy bien. Han quedado en la gaviota maltesa.
Cool. Check this out. Don't get caught.
Hostia, se acabó con todos.
Let's go.
¿Qué dices? No ha muerto.
Right.
Get serious. Huh?
Try this on the side. Give it your all, everyone. I'm ready now.
Appreciate it.
Okay.
The enemy is defeated.
Hell yeah.
Logaritmo de las líneas ley. Cojones se lo han inventado.
Chief. My friend's got some questions about the day I was dumped in this town.
Yeah. I want to know why you didn't just abandon Ichiban or dump him at a hospital. If you don't mind telling us, I'm sure we'd all appreciate it.
I see. Fine. I'll tell you. It's as good a time as any.
What?
There's an old tradition in this homeless camp. A responsibility passed down through the chiefs for many years.
What responsibility?
On occasion, when we're asked, we dispose of bodies.
What?
Bodies?
Yeah. There's a Yakuza family from Kamurocho who pays us to do it. They're called Arakawa.
Arakawa? Seriously? They... was this going on while they were still Tojo?
I don't know every detail, but yes. The arrangement existed at that time. It existed before I started living here. We've dealt with all kinds of bodies, whether they've been shot, stabbed, beaten, no matter how nasty. We dug holes and buried them under garbage. Who knows how many are there now? Back during the bubble, we got one every month. Or so I was told. Since I became chief, there's only been 3.
Damn. Arakawa the assassin.
But there's one more secret rule. It applies to anyone the Arakawa bring here alive.
A secret within the secret. Great.
What happens if they bring someone alive?
We're supposed to give the person medical aid, then let them go free, while pretending they're dead.
What's up with that?
In the criminal underworld, there's always people wanting to fake their own death. Gamblers, guys on the run, anyone who's afraid someone will hurt them. They send people like that here, and we honor the secret agreement. I think it might actually be a service the Arakawa family provides, but obviously they don't advertise it. So it ended up being a very rare event.
Is that agreement why you saved me? This live body rule?
You got it.
What sort of guy dropped me off here?
I mean, probably just someone from the family. I had no reason to check or anything. The guy lugged you out of the trunk of a car. You were covered in blood. He paid me and left. Didn't say a single thing the whole time.
I'm sorry, Ichi. You have to die. I'm counting on you, Ichi.
Huh? What the? After Arakawa-san shot me, I think he said something. I think it was, I'm counting on you, Ichi.
What would that even mean?
No clue. But the more I think about it, the more I'm sure he said that.
Look, Ichiban.
What?
I don't want to dash your hopes or anything. But when you were dumped here, you were on death's doorstep. You were only alive because everything I did went exactly the way we needed it to. But it could have easily gone a different way. I know you want to trust Arakawa, but...
I think Arakawa-san had to shoot me. All the other Yakuza at that meeting were watching him.
Huh?
Never mind. You don't get it. Forget I said anything.
Ichigo lleva siendo gracias a la Torre Heian. Vamos a comer con Oshino, ¿no? ¡Hala! Vamos a dar al diente. Hostia, pedazo de paseo que hay. Pues coger la motillo para llegar antes. A ver si podemos pillar el taxi, macho, que está tomado por culo. Está far away. ¿Y por qué son estos dos sitios, tío? Para eso voy a pata. Vaya taxista de los cojones, tú, que no me lleva... Hay que desbloquearlos. No sé. Claro, tío. No sé por qué nos lleva. Bueno, es igual. De estos no me libro. Zampagollos. Casi me cargo a todos. Polvo detectado. Coño, un rompa. ¿Qué es esto? No me esperaba que Soji reaccionara a la gente. ¿Qué mi ropa está sucia? Supongo que no sé decirlo eso en un desconocido, pero hablando de ropa, ¿qué es eso que llevas? Ah, lo siento, soy el profesor Okita, el creador de Soji. Ahora lo entiendo, pero ¿qué es ese Soji del que no paras de hablar? ¿Qué? Joven con pelo de arbusto. ¿No conoces a Soji? No. No lo había oído en mi vida. Es un robot de limpieza del hogar muy famoso. Se han vendido más de 5 millones de unidades. La cosa va más. Ya te lo he dicho, ni idea. ¿Qué? Y pensar que hay personas en este país que quieren hablar de Soji. O has estado viviendo bajo una piedra o entre rejas. Sí, pero espera, has dicho que esta cosa es un robot de limpieza. No sabía ni que eso existía. Vivimos en la era dorada de las aspiradoras automáticas. Con solo pulsar un botón, Soji deja tu casa limpia y brillante. Esta cosa tan pequeña, me cuesta imaginarlo, pero suena muy bien. Pues sí, ha conseguido reconocimiento en todo el país. De hecho, ahora estoy trabajando en un nuevo modelo de Soji que me ha pedido el Estado. ¿Y por qué no? Te preguntarás. Pues porque este nuevo modelo limpiará ciudades enteras. ¿Ciudades enteras? ¿Una cosa tan pequeña? No. Limpiar todo Yokohama con este tamaño sería muy poco eficiente. Por eso el nuevo modelo Soji medía 4 metros de ancho y 1,5 metros de alto, y tendrá una potencia de succión 5 veces mayor que el modelo actual. ¿Algo tan grande va a estar rodando por la ciudad? ¿No asusta a los críos? Para nada, implementar algunas funciones adicionales para garantizar que Soji se pueda integrar en Yokohama. Sin embargo, el subsidio del gobierno no es suficiente para cubrir los gastos. Ahora mismo estoy intentando recaudar fondos de varias organizaciones, pero es complicado. Y imagino que crear robots de tecnología de punta no es barato. Aunque debo admitir que no me importaría que este sitio estuviese más limpio. ¿Cuánto te falta para seguir el desarrollo? A ver, si cuento el dinero de mis bolsillos, creo que 1 millón de yenes bastaría. ¿1 millón? Eso es precisamente calderilla. ¿Le ofreces algo a la gente por colaborar? Claro. Si inviertes en el proyecto, genera ganancias según lo planeado, recibirás parte de los beneficios. También podrás adquirir el nuevo modelo de Soji al placer. ¿Qué te parece? Bueno, no tengo que pensar. Veré cuánto puedo aportar cuando tenga suficiente. Oh, joven, con el password, no. Seguro que será un cambio difícil, pero buena suerte con el robot. Muchas gracias, hasta la próxima. Joder, 1 millón de yenes, tú. La madre que lo parió. Hay que mirar antes de cruzar, siempre digo a los críos. Pasen y vean. Adelante. Gran Animal Circus. No sabía que el circo estaba en la ciudad. Parece que está en el parque Amakita. Debería verlo cuando tenga tiempo. Ha desaparecido. De Martín. Una mierda, ¿cómo voy a rehacer mi técnica desde cero? Oye, ¿estás bien? No te has hecho daño a la pierna, ¿no? ¿Qué va? Nada de eso. Es que soy velocista de un equipo de atletismo y estoy intentando mejorar mi tiempo. ¡Ostras, qué guay! Sí, bueno, le pedí consejo a mi entrenador y me dijo que debo trabajar en mi técnica o jamás mejoraré. Pero cuando trato de corregir mi postura, centrarme en la respiración y todo eso, mi tiempo solo empeora. Creo que debería escoger un estilo y correr de ese modo. ¿Qué me explico? Claro. Oye, seguro que lo acabarás consiguiendo. Tú sigues esforzándote. Ya, pero es como si todo el trabajo que no llega me llevase a ningún lado. Siento que no he pausado nada. Pobre hombre. Por mucho que ayudarlo, no sé nada de atletismo. Tampoco tengo muy claro de qué está hablando. Coño, el tío este que corre. Aunque recuerdo que el empresario corría como alma que lleva el diablo. Era por eso, Kimchi. Era picante, te cagas. Yo también recuerdo haber corrido echando leches. Oye, ¿estás bien? De pronto te has quedado callado. Ah, no es nada. Quizás le dé un poco de este kimchi mortal pueda correr tan rápido como quiera, aunque sea directo al cuarto de baño. Pero como sea demasiado picante, a lo mejor se desmaya en mitad de la carrera. ¿Se lo digo de todas formas? Sí. Oye, tengo una idea. Prueba esto. Joder, pedazo. ¿Dónde lo guarda, tío? ¿El qué? ¿Kimchi? Sí, lleva una guindilla que se llama Garra del Diablo. Creo que quizá te ayudará sobre tus problemas. Vale, ahora estoy confuso. ¿Qué tiene que ver el kimchi con mi técnica? Ya lo descubrirás. Dame el disco. Todavía no sé de dónde quieres llegar, pero si insistes... solo es kimchi normal y corriente. Oh, algo picante. Espera. ¡Quema! Cae batir todos los récords. ¿Qué te parece? Pues... algo... Perfecto, esto es justo lo que estaba buscando. Esa carrera ha sido increíble. Qué bien, ¿has encontrado lo que buscabas? Sí. Mientras mi mente sucumbía al calor abrasador y el dolor, noté que mi ego se disolvía. Por un momento sentí que me escapaba de la realidad para convertirme en un dios. Si puedo continuar así, romperé mi récord de una princesa de ojos. Lo siguiente será el récord nacional. Me alegro de que te haya servido. Me ha ayudado mucho para mantener este modo de dios imbuido por el kimchi. Voy a echar a correr de nuevo.
Ok.
¿Quién me iba a decir que podía darle uso a este peculiar kimchi? A lo mejor comparto un poco con otros que necesitan un empujón. Aunque no espero encontrarme algo así muy a menudo.
Man, we sure get around, don't we?
No, actually, I've been thinking of going on a diet lately, so this is perfect.
You? On a diet? What brought that on?
Well, if I'm being honest, it's because I added another notch under my belt. I'm getting fatter by the second these days, so I figured I better whip myself into shape.
If it's weight loss you're after, I can do it.
Se ha cambiado la conversación, no me jodas.
Man, we sure get around, don't we?
No, actually, I've been thinking of going on a diet lately, so this is perfect.
You? On a diet? What brought that on?
Well, if I'm being honest, it's because I added another notch under my belt. I'm getting fatter by the second these days, so I figured I better whip myself into shape.
If it's weight loss you're after, I can be of service.
Oh, you got some diet regime I can follow?
Indeed. The first thing to do is cut out carbs. You'll see a fairly large change just from that. You'll need to refrain from eating things like onigiri, bread, or noodles.
If that's all it's gonna take, then sign me up.
You say that, but you'd totally try to sneak some bread in.
That's where I come in. Using the Komijul's surveillance system, we can observe Adachi-san cheating on his diet.
But what happens then?
We get out the bowguns.
Ooh, a life or death diet. Good luck, Adachi-san.
I think I'll stick to running around.
Talk about a waste of the Komijul's time.
Haces el papel. Vale, no tengo papel, no sé si papel. Vaya mutacas, tío. ¿Tú qué son los tunos?
Taka-san, please reconsider. Agreed. Think about who we're up against.
Look, I feel bad for Junpei, but...
You morons! Come on! You'd really abandon Junpei like that? No, it is Junpei
¿Cómo se pone el
and
casco?
Shitty Luck's fault for ramming that Yakuza's car in the first place. Either way, that doesn't change the fact that we're all purple Kaisers. We don't need a reason to rescue a bro in need.
Yeah, but this is the Yakuza we're talking about. One wrong move and we're all dead.
So what if they're Yakuza? Talk of the striker isn't about to let himself get pushed around by some Yakuza creep. If push comes to shove, all we gotta do is mention the Omi Alliance, and they'll take off running.
I don't know about that.
Yo.
¿Qué quieres, viejo? Ahora no tenemos tiempo para ayudarte. No necesito vuestra ayuda, solo quería deciros que ya os podéis ir olvidando del plan de la Alianza OMI. Seguid jugando con fuego y la Alianza OMI irá por vosotros. Espero lo has oído. No pensamos dejar caer el nombre de la Alianza OMI así como así. Pero si esa panda de cobardes se va a quedar de brazos cruzados, iré a su oficina y acabaré con ellos yo mismo. Junpei es uno de los nuestros. Si no voy, ¿en qué me convertiría? Se está haciendo el duro, pero es evidente que está cagado. Aunque no soy quien para hablar, me metí con un Yakuza cuando era un crío y de no ser por agua me habrían matado. Era un gamberro al que no conocía y aún así dio la cara por mí. Pienso salvar a Junpei. Vale, ir con vosotros. ¿Qué cojones? ¿Y eso por qué? Ya os lo he dicho, es mejor que no os metáis narices con nosotros de Yakuza. No os importéis una mierda ni vosotros ni vuestra amistad. Oh, ya. ¿A ti también te da miedo la Yakuza? Pues a mí no. Taka el huelguista no huye de nadie, da igual quién sea. Tienes mucho que aprender, no es más que un gamberro. ¿Y qué sabrás tú? ¿Quién cojones eres, viejo? Ichiban Kasuga. Una vez metí con la Yakuza y casi me matan por ello. Pero me salvé gracias a que alguien dio la cara por mí. Alguien que se ganó mi respeto. No soy nadie comparado con Arakawa, pero al menos puedo librar a este chaval de correr la misma suerte que yo. Me importa la mierda tu vida, viejo. Yo estaría igual. Pero no he podido evitar inmiscuirme al ver lo decidido que estás. Y si piensas ir adelante, no harán la vista gorda con vosotros, especialmente si vais a lo loco sin un plan. Pero aquí estoy yo, un viejo dispuesto a echaros una mano. Si fuese tú, toda ayuda sería bienvenida. Aceptarlo te hace más débil. Viejo, de acuerdo. La verdad es que nunca he estado en una oficina de Yakuza. No sabía si podía hacerlo solo. Me alegro de que alguien me cubra las espaldas. Hagamos que valga la pena, aunque sea solo por ahora. Taka, ya lo has oído. El viejo y yo iremos a rescatar a Junpei. Vosotros defended el fuerte. Si por lo que sea no vuelvo a hacer que los Puppelcase sigan en lo más alto. No digas eso, Taka. Os doy todo el pelo, claro que volveré. Viejo, sé que no soy más adecuado para decirlo, pero tenemos que prepararnos antes de salir. Le echan más huevos de lo que pensaba. Tienes razón. Vale, vamos a abastecernos y luego saltamos al castillo. De acuerdo. Que esté en buena forma cuando vayamos a rescatar a Junpei. Tú también deberías prepararte, viejo. Sí, vamos a enfrentarnos a los Yakuza. Será mejor que me pare primero. Si ya estoy, coño. Van a cerrar el restaurante este paso, ya verás. Fundador turbio, hostia, es que está tumbadísimos, tío.
Here we go. This out.
Get alive.
Silenciado, ¿eh? Pues nada.
I'm not backing.
Cool. You wanna fight this out? May as well give up. Let's go.
Right. Try this on the side.
Take your best shot. Let's go. Back in the game. Yeah.
Yo le veo una gema después de leer las líneas de la tierra. Puede manipular objetivos.
You're gonna get stomped.
Have fun with this. Take this. Yeah.
Let's see.
Come on now. Yeah. I'm up.
Parte no cumple con lo que promete. Y rápido, seguro que la poli habría llegado a tiempo para haberme machacado. Muchas gracias. Dragon Card.
With finesse.
¿Y esto? Ese es... Hola. ¿Alguna vez has pensado en adelantarte del salvaje mundo de Dragon Card? ¿Esto qué es, tío?
Dragon card? The hell's that?
Dragon Kart is the kart
Timón
racing
en carreras.
sensation that's taken this town by storm. You've seen go-karts in amusement parks before.
Oh, go-karts. Yeah, I don't hate them or anything, but I don't really have time to goof off at an amusement park. I'll see you around.
Wait, hold on now. Just a moment. Dragon Kart is quite different from your regular run-of-the-mill go-karts.
Yeah? How so?
Unlike those peaceful amusement parks, Dragon Kart makes its home right here in the lawless streets of Yokohama.
You mean around town?
That's right. You can even attack your opponents during the race, thanks to the various upgrades we have available.
Sorry, did you say attack?
Boy, did I. Of course, you can be attacked as well. There's a limit to how much damage your kart can take, too. Take too much, and you'll be stopped dead in your tracks and lose out on time. So you need to be...
Sounds pretty extreme for go-karting.
Hence the name Dragon Kart. You can also pick up items on the track to help you along during the race. Use any means necessary to get that checkered flag. So, what do you think? I managed to catch your interest?
Definitely sounds more fun when you throw in that bit about it.
Keep ahead of the pack with speed, or take down your rivals through brute force. These options are just another part of Dragon Kart's many charms. You'll be started off with a fairly standard kart, but you'll later be able to upgrade it to your liking.
Anyway, I think at this point it might be best if you try getting behind the wheel yourself. Why not give it a spin when you get some free time?
Dragon card. Racing around Yokohama.
Vamos a
Hell
probarlo.
yeah, let's give it a go.
Please do. My name's Fujisawa. I organize.
Name's Ichiban Kasuga.
It's nice to meet you. Now,
Right on.
¿Esto qué es? ¿Un Mario Kart? Se trata de un juego de carreras en el que corre a toda velocidad por la ciudad. CRT para acelerar, derrapar las curvas. Pasa por encima de la caja de objetos para que un objeto puedes llevar un máximo de 2. Pulsa B para utilizarlos. Si chocas contra el car de un rival o te alcanza un objeto, la durabilidad de tu car disminuirá. Cuando se reduzca por completo, estrellas y perderás tiempo. Al recoger los 3 anillos de dragón y esparcidos por el circuito, puedes aumentar la velocidad máxima de un car, además de restaurar tu durabilidad. Vale. Saltar, derrapar, cambiar objetos, cambiar cámara. Venga, pues.
Get ready to eat dust. See ya. Move it. Oh yeah. See ya.
¿Y por qué salta, tío? Cosa más rara hace, ¿no? Bazocazo y no le meto encima. Un drum. Ah, hostia, última vuelta, he pensado. ¿Y por qué? Coño, pensaba que era otra. Maverick, ¿has hecho muchas de estas? ¿Qué tal la carrera? Es muy diferente a conducir un coche normal, sí.
I'm glad you liked it. If you thought that race was exciting, just wait till you see what comes. Please talk to me should you ever feel like entering. You can ask me for time trials and custom.
Yeah, sure thing.
Aren't you the guy that was racing earlier?
Huh?
¿Y estos?
Hey, you're right. Nice driving.
Oh, hey! Naoki-san, Ai-san, Hamanoumi-san.
Aren't they cold?
Great job out there. Very
Sure
nice driving.
Think so? I felt like I was barely trying.
So, you a new driver?
Let me introduce you. This is Ichiban Kasuga-san. Today was his first time in a kart.
Oh, I see. Then hey, we might end up in a tournament sometime. Just know that if we do, I'll crush you.
You better say your prayers.
See you later, rookie. But if you value your life, it might be better for you to just watch. You know.
Hold up.
Huh?
I gave you all your say, but damn if you don't talk a lot of trash. You guys got me pretty fired up.
But you're gonna be eating my dust next race, so be sure to open wide.
Some talk. You better remember those words. I'll be looking forward to it.
Hey now! It's all fine and dandy to get heated, but I won't allow any fighting. If you're gonna have at it, settle it on the track.
Bye-bye, Fujisawa-san, Ichiban-kun.
Oh, boy. Well, as you can see, the racers in this town are rather unique. And they're strong.
¿Cómo entrenan a los cars, tío? Con semejantes cuerpos.
So wait, who all am I going up against exactly?
Let's see. First, we have, Naoki-san, a former Olympic wrestler. He's got power and reflexes. And if you let your guard down, he'll tear both you and your cart in half. Naomi-san, a sumo wrestler who holds 3rd seat in the Maegashira rank. His immense power keeps others from following behind him, and he'll run you off course in no time flat. Naoki-san and Naomi-san are known as the dreaded two-headed bomb. Ai-san, a dealer at a casino, known as the Speedster of Hama. She is unrivaled when it comes to straightaways. The Madam Matsuko-san, she puts the majority of her husband's money into her cart. A formidable veteran driver will obstruct anything and everything that gets near her, be it a cart or a small child. She's also fairly speedy, and together with Ai-san, she forms one half of a duo known to some as the Rocket Girls. Suguru-san, a public trading company employee, a true intellectual. He learns each and every inch of the course through his superb analytical skills, shortcuts and all. Akira-san, leader of the biker gang Agepoyo and conqueror of Ibaraki. He's in the race in hopes of expanding his territory to Kanagawa. His use of motorcycle technique is brilliant, and the graceful beauty of his cornering, combined with the malice and cruelty of his attacks, is truly a sight to behold. The Yakuza Jin-san, a super aggressive racer. It's said the man is the definition of hell on wheels. Together, Suguru-san, Akira-san, and Jin-san are known as the Drift Musketeers, and they are a huge hit with the ladies. Okay, that should cover all the recent entrants. They're all rather formidable opponents, but don't let that intimidate you.
Hell of a lineup.
If you can win among these racers, then you're a sure competitor for the top racer in the country. Get out there and do your best.
I gotcha. All right, let's do this.
Just let me know whenever
Bueno,
you
ya
want to
volvemos,
race.
vamos a ir.
I'll be waiting for you.
Yeah, you got it. I'll come by again later. A dragon cart, huh? Sounds like it'll be fun. I'll stop by when I have time.
He's sure to be a fun racer to watch.
Esta atracción te va a llevar a una carrera emocionante por los que es de Yokohama. Siente el viento en estos cascos con motores personalizados mientras estorbas a tus enemigos con ataques, pero ten cuidado, ellos también pueden atacarte a ti, y si recibes demasiado daño quedarás inmóvil durante un tiempo. Te vendrá bien coger y usar objetos durante la carrera. Tu carta tendrá características estándar al principio, pero podrás personalizarla a medida que progreses. Acércate al barco del parque cuando tengas mono de velocidad. Muy bien.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Grand Animal Circus. We're here today at Hamakita Park to bring you a day of excitement and fun. And don't forget to take some time to meet and greet our animals, the stars of the show. They're all very well behaved, so don't miss this chance to make some new friends.
Meet and greet with the animals, huh?
This here is Catherine-chan the bear. Go on, step right up and shake her paw. You can even get your picture taken with her. What do you say?
Shaking hands with a bear? You sure that's safe?
Not to worry. Catherine-chan has gone through special training, so she's actually quite friendly with people. Not only is she an acrobatic wonder, she knows how to please her fans. She was a real good girl during the move here. I've raised her since she was a cub, and I can assure you she is most gentle. She listens to me no matter what. You might say we're kindred spirits, she and I.
Ahora que el brazo, ¿no?
Please, I'm talking to our guest here. Now, where were we? Oh, right. Catherine-chan. Yes, indeed. You should definitely take the chance to meet her and see our show.
So does this Catherine-chan ever go outside?
No, she may be tame, but she never goes outside. Doing so would give her far too much excitement, so everything stays within her cage. And don't you worry, her cage is locked up good and tight. That's right. Why, this lock here... Wait, this is the lock to Catherine-chan's cage. Ah! Catherine-chan's gotten loose! Catherine-chan, be a good girl and return to your cage.
Vamos a pegar
She
contra...
listens to me no matter what. What a load of crap.
You, please, help me get Catherine-chan back in her cage.
Huh? Me? You're out of your damn mind. You've known her since she was a cub, right? You do it.
No, no way. I was foolish to think man could form any kind of bond with a beast like her.
Shit, this dude's totally lost it.
You'll have to hold her down. I promise to pay you back. We can't have her reach the city.
Yeah, I get that, but... Damn. This is gonna be interesting.
Bueno, nos hemos pegado contra un león.
Scared? Cool. Check this out.
Huh?
I'm up. Going in. Come on. Happy birthday.
You're gonna get stomped. Right.
No, mira.
I'm ready now.
Me he equivocado. Bueno, es igual.
Okay. Get alive. Come on, watch this. Endless love. Oh yeah.
You're gonna be in a world of hurt.
You're weak. You're in it now.
Hostia.
Yeah. Come on now, shot. Yeah. Let's go. Let's go. You falling for me yet?
Ganas de ir al fuego, vale.
Here we go.
Let's go. You wanna fight?
Try this on your side.
Alive.
We're in this together, guys.
Begging for mercy now. Have fun with this.
Come on. You're in it now.
Hostia, qué viaje.
Let's give it a go. Check this
You're
out.
gonna get stomped.
I'm up. Going in. Right through the heart. I got this.
Right.
Get alive. Let's go.
Feel better.
Okay,
You're gonna get stomped.
Watch this.
No ha hecho efecto. Ahí recuperando puntos de mana. Bueno.
Here we go.
Let's do it.
Come on. Try this on the side. Take this.
Don't get caught. Get it done. Check this out.
Ah, este ya lo tenemos ya. Ah, no lo he matado.
I'm not backing down.
I'm up.
Ahora.
The enemy is defeated.
Hemos llegado al millón de yenes.
Moving up.
Ni tan mal, oiga.
You should hurry back to your cage, Catherine.
Amazing. Catherine Chan went back to her cage
Joder,
all
va.
on her own.
Meet and greet my ass.
Thank you very much. I must say, I'm amazed Catherine Chan listened to someone other than me.
You know, I don't think she was listening to you much in the first place.
Either way, we can now carry on with the show. This is a small token of my appreciation. Please, take it.
Toalla del jefe.
I just realized I hadn't formally introduced myself. My name is Yakuza, and I'm the ringmaster here at the Grand Animal Circus.
I'm Kasuga. So you're the ringmaster, huh?
Yes, though there's not much to be ringmaster over with such a small staff. We travel all over the country with our amazing animals.
All over the country?
Indeed. Circuses typically hold their shows in big cities. But there are many children outside these cities who cannot attend. So we hold our shows as we travel from place to place. I was one of those children once. The first time I was taken to see the circus, I was overjoyed. I want to share that same joy with as many children as possible. Honestly, we're struggling to stay in business. But in spite of this, I aim to do nothing but my absolute best.
I got you. I hope it all works out.
Oh, Kasuga-san, our next show is about to start soon. Care to marvel at all that Catherine Chan can do? It's sure to be quite a show.
No, I think I'm marveled out for the day. Wouldn't want to cause another scene.
I understand. Well, please stop by any time. There will be other animals besides Catherine Chan in our upcoming shows.
Yeah? They ain't gonna escape, are they?
Don't worry. They're incredibly obedient.
I'll take your word for it. All right. Think I'll head out then. Keep an eye on those friends of yours, yeah?
I will. Thank you again, Kasuga-san.
Damn. Hell of a day. That ringmaster said they'll be holding more shows here. I should probably check them out next time I'm around.
Este de papel de culo y este... Bueno, a ver si podemos hacer esta. ¿Qué hacemos? Se ha ido solo, ¿no? Tiene toda la pinta. ¿Estáis bien? ¿Dónde está Taka? ¿Ha llamado Junpei mientras no estabas? ¿Junpei? Sí, supongo que los Yakuza lo han obligado a hacerlo. Decía que lo iban a matar y que fuésemos a salvarlo. Por su voz diría que no está muy bien. También vemos de fondo que alguien decía algo como... No te olvides de la oración. Oh, ¿y dónde está Taka? Se le fue de ahí y se marchó en la moto. Ese Taka es tontísimo. Kasuga se van a cargar a Taka y a Junpei a este paso. Sé que nos acabamos de conocer, pero no sé a quién acudir. Me vergüenza decirlo, pero nosotros solos. Lo entiendo, ahora sí no hay necesidad de enfrentarse a los Yakuza. De acuerdo, ya estoy metido hasta las trancas y que ir hasta el fondo del asunto. Muchísimas gracias. Oficina de Yakuza, donde tiene a Junpei, está al oeste de la calle central. Supongo que también verás la moto de Taka.
Ok.
Muy bien, hora de partir. Tengo que encontrar la oficina donde esté aparcada la moto de Taka. al oeste. De la calle central. Bueno, la continuemos. Venga, vamos a darnos un homenaje. Ah, pero no se puede ir, mierda. Joder. Pero si vas por pisando el paso cebra, lo que sea que pises. ¿Qué le ocurre? Parece bastante agobiado. ¿Eso qué es, tío? ¿Qué es esto? Este bicho tiene una naranja por cabeza. Qué raro. Tiene un botón. ¿Qué pasa si...? ¿Puede hablar? Ah, hay uno ahí. Es otro Michio.
Sorry about that. Did he surprise you? Yeah. Guess he kind of got me. This little monster. Heavens no. This is the one and only Ono Michio-kun.
Ono Michio-kun? What the hell's that?
Ono Michio-kun is a mascot created to represent the proud port city of Onomichi in Hiroshima. I'm Hironaka, a producer for all things Michio-kun.
Right. So, this thing represents Onomichi how exactly?
Oh, surely you're joking. Just look at him. A charming face based on the Hasaku, a specialty of the Setouchi region. A steamy Onomichi ramen hat to add a touch of flair. Onomichi ramen is a staple.
Habrá que buscarlos, ¿no? Como las fuentes, es que hay que sacar una foto, ¿no?
Cute fish pouch to represent the city's wide, cool fishing boots to highlight Onom, and a trendy shirt with his surname. He really is the perfect mascot, don't you think?
I don't know about that.
He's pretty popular as of late. Even this figure, he's the featured product in the Onomichi souvenir section of our new shop here in town.
You're selling this in a souvenir shop?
Look how detailed he is. Isn't he exquisite?
Well, when you put it that way, sure. The ramen's got all its toppings, too. Oh, yeah. Didn't this thing talk to me earlier?
Yes. A voice plays when you press the button. Oh, isn't he great? The way he says, Michi, sure is.
Yeah, sure. I was thinking earlier his voice is actually pretty neat.
Yes, well, only the genuine article will speak. The fakes made overseas don't hold a candle to the real ones.
Fakes?
Yes, like this one.
Oh, yeah. Looking at him side by side.
I'm happy he's become so popular. But popularity means there'll always be those looking to make easy money from shoddy imitation. Many of them are obscenely poor quality. It troubles me to think that these...
Hey, this fake's got a button too. Want to try it out?
No, wait, please, don't press that.
Man, that just makes me want to press it even more. Never tell me not to press a button, huh? It's not talking. Huh?
Explora.
Are you okay? Oh no, your hair's all frizzy now.
It wasn't before. Anyway, what the hell was that?
Well...
Got it. So the fakes have shitty batteries and might blow up.
That's right. It's bad enough that they're fake.
But it's even worse that they explode. I've been going around collecting them wherever I see them being sold. But when it came to hauling off the fakes, the box turned out to be a little heavier than I thought, and I sort of tripped. To make matters worse, the genuine ones' careless handling of these fakes could result in an explosion. So
you basically made a minefield.
Recently, it's been difficult with my poor eyesight to see the finer. Oh, this is all so troubling. Even if I were to ask for help, I would need to find someone with both decent eyes. Where am I going to?
Yeah, good luck with that.
Now wait, just.
Oh, come on. I'm really pretty anti getting blown up.
Oh, don't be such a sourpuss. Not many people have frizzy hair, the strength to withstand explosions.
Seriously, do you even hear yourself right now?
Please, he's the star of our Onomichi. Each one of these figures is thoughtfully hand-painted, and
These are all done by hand?
Indeed they are. The local grandmothers of Onomichi do it as a side job, as a way of sharing their beloved city. Even the children help with the finishing. I want to get these Michio-kun figures to as many people as possible. Hurry, can you please?
Venga, vamos a colaborar.
Sure.
Really? I just realized.
I'm Kasuga.
All right, Kasuga-san.
Bastante convincente. Estas prácticas no existieran, esto no habría pasado como los odio. Sí, vale, ya lo pillo. ¿Qué quieres que haga? Tengo que recoger las figuras reales de Micho. Hay que repartirlas por aquí. Las falsas explotan si las tocas y seguro que duele bastante. Pillar las reales y no tocar las falsas. Entendido. Correcto, hay 7 figuras reales. Encuéntralas sin salir volando por los aires. Tengo 7 figuras reales de Micho ocultas entre las falsas que hay despreciadas por la plaza. Si coges una falsa explotará o sumirá que asumen un mundo de dolor. Si me dejan hacerlo quedará fuera de combate, así que ten cuidado. El modo de búsqueda activa podrá marcar la diferencia en primera persona, en la que podrás moverte con él y mirar alrededor. Ponte estas gafas de detective y encuentra el verdadero Micho.
Where, though? Is this? What's this? No.
¿Tú lo has hecho, Maverick?
Is this? What's this? No. What's this? What's this? What's this?
¿Y en qué hay que fijarse, tío?
Is this? What's this? What's this?
Me parecen todos iguales, tío.
What's this? Is this?
Es que me parecen todas putas iguales.
Is this?
En las mangas. Me intentaba fijar en el ramen, pero...
What's this? What's this? Is this?
Ah, la original tiene mangas. Vale. Ah, pues ya está, si son las mangas, sin problemas. Intentaba fijar en el ramen, pero que sea tan real, pero ya veo que...
Is this? What's this? Is this? What's this? Is this? What's this? Is this? What's this?
No sé cuántas llevo ya.
What's this? What's this? What's this?
Is this? What's this? Is this? Is this?
Yeah.
Wow, thank you very much.
Oh, yeah? But what are you gonna do with all those fakes still lying around?
Oh, that's okay. I'll have the staff pick them up.
Sure.
I must say, I was somewhat touched by how... You're no longer just Kasuga-san.
No, I think...
Oh, come now. Not many.
Anyway, there were a lot more fakes.
Once a character gets even the teensiest bit popular, in fact, some fakes are made so Even so, fakes are still... It would be inexcusable to those who work so hard.
Right. Buying a cheap knockoffs, indeed.
And this it fill the world with enough fakes, and eventually that which is... I don't want honest craftsmen and the fans who...
Yeah.
That's why, as Michio-kun's producer, I vowed to...
Well, I'll help out and...
I've been wanting to take down these pesky forgers.
Well, I can't say I blame you.
I know! Why not take this Michio-kun?
Oh? You should...
Absolutely.
Why is his head all beat up? This cost...
Oh no, quite the contrary.
Special?
A few years ago, there was a man who put on that fateful day was what kicked off Mich. I believe that man's sense of justice and honesty breathed new life. I've been carefully saving that costume there on the... Several of these costumes have been made, mind you.
Sounds like he left an impression on you. Hope I...
Anywho, now I need to hurry and deliver these figures to... I hope to see you soon, Kasuga.
Yeah. See you... Mascots, huh? Protecting these guys, huh? Again?
Bueno, a ver si llegamos ya. Como dices tú, el que estás muy... No me hables con ese tonito pedazo de gilipollas. A la vez de pues. Tortas, tortas y más tortas. Misión cumplida. Ya me ha costado llegar, Pensaba que estaba cerrado el restaurante ya.
I went ahead and got started.
You sure you don't mind treating me?
What? Are you actually able to pay?
Wish I could, but I don't think they'd take this.
You don't sound like you're gonna relax during this meal.
Depends on what you say. Hopefully I'll relax enough to enjoy the duck. So, how do you know Arakawa-san? I'm on the edge of my seat here.
It wasn't long after the war the counterfeit bills started being produced in Ijincho. It was top secret. Only the heads of the Seiryu clan and the Liumang, plus some officers, knew about it. Outside of that inner circle, they also had to hire people to smuggle the bills.
Smugglers?
And one of them was a traveling actor. His name was Toshio Arakawa. He was Masumi Arakawa's father.
What?
One day, he came to us saying he lost an entire suitcase filled with 100 mil in fake yen. No excuse in the world could have saved him. A mistake that grave required the Seiryu clan to make an example out of him for the other smugglers. But remember, only a few people at the top even knew about the counterfeiting. It wasn't a task they could hand to just anybody. So I, being next in line to inherit the clan, was entrusted to carry it out.
So did you actually...
Yes. I killed Toshio Arakawa, father of Masumi Arakawa, in this very place, 40 years ago. But I had no idea who was in the room with my target. By the time I learned it was his 14-year-old son, it was too late. I had to go through with the hit, knowing this boy would see his father die. To make my guilt even worse, later I found out why Toshio lost the fake bills. His wife and her lover had stolen them. Those two fell into the ocean and disappeared. Their corpses were never even found.
So Arakawa-san lost both his parents, one after the other.
And his only other friends, the theater troupe, disbanded soon after without their leader. Masumi Arakawa became a drifter, along with a few other actors. They couldn't trust anyone, so what other path was there for them, except becoming Yakuza in Kamurocho?
Así que por eso hizo Yakuza Arakawa, no tuvo elección.
Arakawa joined a low-ranking family in the Tojo clan called the Hikawa family. Life wasn't easy for him there. They were the kind of family that took hits without thinking twice.
Really?
Yes. So they were always in need of ways to dispose of a body. Masumi Arakawa was tapped to help with that, and he was extremely cautious. To do it, he started coming all the way to the homeless camp in Ijincho.
Really? Even though the family was based in Tokyo? Why?
Well, truthfully, he wanted an excuse to come to Yokohama, because it would afford him opportunities to hunt his father's killer.
I see. So Arakawa-san was using the homeless camp to dispose of bodies all the way back then.
Indeed. As for his hunt, he researched Yakuza and criminals every time he was here. All he started with was a single clue. His own childhood memory of the suspicious waiter he saw here that night. Eventually, 7 years after the murder, I received an invitation to come here. He signed his invitation Masumi Arakawa. It was a bold declaration, and I knew immediately the running would be futile. So I came here, alone. I didn't even bring a bodyguard.
Why the hell not?
Well, to put it simply, I was prepared to die.
But, I mean...
In this line of work, there are no good ways to die. And I can think of worse ways to go that would not give that boy the justice he'd earned. The memory of what I'd done to him never left me, you know. It was always like a small bone stuck in my throat. He was sitting right where you are now.
Here?
Yes. He didn't look a day over 20. But his eyes had that hard, flinty gaze of an old killer. I couldn't help myself. I told him everything. I told him why I killed Toshio Arakawa. I even told him about the secret counterfeiting. I figured I was dead anyway. He had a gun in his hand, and all he had to do was pull the trigger. But he never once interrupted me. When I'd finished, he slowly stood up. I stopped him as he turned to leave. "Didn't you come here for revenge?" I asked.
And? What did he say?
He said, "If only you had ignored my invitation, then I could have shot you in the back." Then he left.
Boss.
In 1984, the 10,000 yen bill changed from the face of Prince Shotoku to Yukichi Fukuzawa. By that time, Arakawa had found his own Yakuza family, so I sent him a gift.
What was it?
A fresh batch of crisp, fake bills featuring Yukichi Fukuzawa. They were defective prints with nothing on the back. Not exactly legal tender.
Then how was that a gift?
It's hard to explain. If I had to say, it was out of gratitude.
Sure, but for what?
I should have died that day I met with Arakawa. It would have been right. And yet he spared me. Not only that, but he lifted a terrible weight from my chest. Furthermore, it's not an exaggeration to say the equilibrium among the Ijin Three continues to this day because of him.
Wow.
I owe him an unfathomable debt. And one day, I must pay it back. The defective bills were how I chose to communicate the sentiment. The counterfeiting secret is Ijincho's weakness. And it was only thanks to Arakawa that the Ijin Three could continue to secretly wield that power. But of course, that means if he ever feels like it was a mistake to let me live, he could use the fake bills to unravel everything I've built. The gift wasn't the bills themselves. They were leverage. I actually wrote something on the back to that effect. Neither justice nor mercy should tip the scale. It means that those in power must reward and punish where necessary. I felt it was an appropriate message. I suppose the writing is faded at this point.
Whoa. So that's the whole story.
Up till this moment. But now I'm sitting across from a man holding one of those fake bills. Which, of course, is a message from Arakawa that only I could understand. The message is, Masumi Arakawa sees you as a beloved family member.
Arakawa-san thinks of me as family.
He would not have placed that bill in your pocket lightly. Do you see its significance now? After everything I've told you. There is almost no doubt in my mind that Arakawa did not want you killed. So he didn't shoot you out of malice. He shot you so that you would be brought here, be saved by the homeless, and eventually meet up with me. Do you see? That's everything I can tell you.
That's plenty. Thank you, Chairman. I see it all now. I always kind of figured.
You did? Well, it's your move now. I've only told you what I know, so...
It's okay. That's enough. I trust you.
Well, I don't hear that often.
Yeah, neither do I. Not even from my friends. But those friends are trustworthy to me. And so are you. I believe everything you said. And my faith in Arakawa-san is coming back strong.
Kasuga.
Yeah?
Are you a blood relative of Arakawa's?
No, it's not like that.
I see. Well, he must have been happy to have such loyalty as yours. As proud as any father, I think.
¿Pasamos una pistola? No. En fin. Capítulo 11.
Nagatacho has been rocked by party chair Ogikubo's sudden retirement due to illness. Long a central figure in politics, Ogikubo was the Prime Minister's last ally in keeping Parliament together.
An election shall be held to reaffirm the will of the people. I look forward to a new Citizens' Liberal Party and a new cabinet.
The Prime Minister made more shockwaves later that day. In the afternoon, he announced he would appoint Ryo Aoki to Ogikubo's now vacant post. Aoki will be the first sitting governor to also serve as the ruling party's chair. This bold move is sure to have ripple effects.
Creo que son 15, Martín, sí.
How are you feeling, former chairman?
Surely the governor of Tokyo can read. My sign says no visitors.
Oh, suddenly rules are important to you.
Naturally.
Shouldn't you concern yourself with the rules you've already broken? For example, counterfeiting. Your crimes put the entire national economy at risk.
Do you know how many lives were saved by what you call a crime? Hundreds. Any politician can say they built a road or passed a law. But how many can say they caught people who fell through the cracks? You think you're talented enough to do that in my stead?
Oh, I've got plenty of talents. I just use them very differently compared to you. For example, I managed to fit your downfall into my already very busy schedule.
A governor as the party chair. Nothing could be more ripe for corruption.
Oh. Everything I'm gonna do will be labeled scandalous by withered old men like you. But by next year, Japan will have a new standard, and it will have been written by me.
Spoken like a true amateur.
Amateur, huh? Let me ask you. Do you remember my first election 10 years ago? I asked you for the Citizens' Liberal Party endorsement. You insulted me. Your exact words were, "Bleach Japan is a bunch of kids playing at politics." Your home district is Kanagawa's second. Isn't that right? I'm happy to tell you, Bleach Japan will be running a candidate there in the next election cycle. and he'll have the Citizens Liberal Party's ringing endorsement. So, how does it feel to have everything taken from you by a bunch of kids? Our candidate's victory in Kanagawa's District 2 is all but certain. So I've come up with a plan for taking out the trash in Ijincho. Of course, we'll probably lose half the population.
Are you calling the people of Ijincho trash?
I'm calling them disposable.
Pardon me?
What did you call them? People who fell through the cracks? Can't you see that's their own fault for becoming so dependent on the gray zones? They're responsible for maintaining their home, and they failed. That's what makes them disposable. But I must be going. As I said, I've got a busy schedule. Happy retirement, my former chair. I truly wish that for you. I hope you'll visit Ijincho after its beautiful new developments are complete. You'll hardly recognize it, and I can't wait to see the look on your face when you see it.
Pero quiero tortas. ¿Cuándo quiero tortas? Que me estoy dando frío.
So, is your hideout?
Yep, go ahead. Make yourself at home.
I'd love to, but, where could I even do that?
Yes. The square footage of this place leaves something to be desired.
Well, excuse me. I'm hearing some pretty high standards for a couple of pad crashers.
We're not crashing it. Namba-san gave us permission.
Who the hell says no to Jungi Han when he has to stay the night? I mean, it's freaking Jungi Han.
Hey, where are the rest of your people now that Komijul HQ is gone?
They're fixing the surveillance system. It will take some time for it to be fully restored.
Well, I get why Jungi Han is staying here, since his place is a pile of ashes. But what's Zhao's excuse?
It's not like I could just keep living in Qingchen after stepping down from the Liumeng. Wouldn't have sent the right message. So, I've joined the ranks of the homeless.
Still doesn't explain why you need to stay here.
Maybe because information collects where people do. And this group does seem to be in the know.
We do? But we don't even know what happened to Bleach Japan. Did the police ever put a stop to all that craziness?
The police? Kasuga-kun, haven't you seen the news?
No, I haven't had the time.
Well, Bleach Japan's reputation in Ijincho, hell, all of Japan, is golden after the Komijul thing.
What?
Oh yeah, you wouldn't believe the headlines. Despite peril, brave Bleach Japan topples Komijul gang. Grassroots org achieves what police never could. Shit like that.
Wow, great journalism. No spin at all.
That's not even the worst of it. The reports say that Komijul committed arson during its fight with Bleach Japan. And in the blaze, Bleach Japan director Ogasawara perished.
He's dead? Wait, what happened? He was definitely alive after the fire. That's when we interrogated him.
Yeah, then the Omi Alliance rescued him. Why would he be... Wait, did they?
Yes, they probably killed him. I had that thought right away. At least he died the way he wanted to, as a hero of the revolution.
That guy? A hero? Why'd they kill him?
Because he squawked like a bird when you interrogated him. Why wouldn't they off the guy? Now they're just milking his death for all it's worth. Honestly, it's a brilliant move, making it look like he died in the Komijul fire. No crime reports, cops and doctors wouldn't bat an eye. And Bleach Japan gets a nice, tragic death to go on about. Damn.
I wish we'd picked a fight with dumber enemies.
But what could we do? Go to the police and explain how we abducted Ogasawara?
What would be the point? Half the force is on Mabuchi's payroll. No, they would just book our asses.
So Aoki has everyone marching along to his little tune. All in step.
Young master.
Okay, Bleach Japan's got us by the short hairs there. But what about the fact they were trespassing on Komijo property?
Well, they must have figured the public would think the ends justified the means. And they were right. The public thinks Bleach Japan is the hero of this story. The police will never prosecute them for trespassing.
At this rate, the Komijul and the Ryomong are going to be extinct in Ijincho. And people like you who give us shelter will be an endangered species. I wish I didn't have to say this, but I suggest you make other living arrangements.
I can't. I'm waiting for someone to contact me here.
Who?
Arakawa-san, he's about to go all in with his next gamble. When that happens, you'll need strong allies.
More than he's already got?
I can't say anymore. I'm sorry.
Me too.
I'll be in touch.
Well then. But isn't Masumi Arakawa the man who shot you?
The boss wasn't trying to kill me. He shot me so I could live.
Sorry, but don't you think that's still kinda fucked up?
It's a long story. Buy me a beer sometime and I'll tell you all about it. But right now, while we've got you on the team, we need to get shit done. We need to stock up on money and supplies because nobody knows what the hell will happen next.
That's for sure.
Bueno, ya tenemos más. Al cargar la moneda de matones y aumentar la tasa de delincuencia en Yokohama, los villanos de la ciudad se hacen más fuertes. Alerta. Puedes toparte con rivales formidables nunca vistos. Zahora siente muy bien el sagrado, el miedo y la mifuria y el silencio gracias a su experiencia como líder de los Yokohama. Vale, ¿y ahora qué? Buenas, Chivan, ¿cómo estás?
Hey.
Bien, gracias, ¿y tú? Bien, oye, ¿te importaría hacerme un favor? Claro, dime. ¿Puedes sacar la basura por mí? ¿La basura? No me importa, pero ¿por qué? Ah, es que estoy limpiando y hay cosas que ya no necesito. No hay prisa, pásate cuando tengas tiempo. No puedo tocar con todo. Te estaré esperando. Pues está aquí abajo, ¿no? ¿Y dónde cuando termine lo que tenga entre manos? No sé qué tengo entre manos, así que vamos para allá. Borrachuzo. Hostia, buen pelo, ¿eh?
Well, look what the cat dragged in.
Hamako-san, what's all this?
Didn't I tell you? I'm decluttering. I lugged all this out here by myself. Oh, I'm beat. I was hoping you big, strong men might do the rest.
You buying new futons or something? Business must be good.
Wait, there's no one here. Where are the girls?
They all quit.
What?
I'm closing up shop.
Huh?
Ijincho Revitalization Shelter.
It's a facility in Hamakita Park. Bleach Japan set it up. Girls from the industry and their families can live there free of charge.
For free? Damn. And all your girls went there?
Sure did. Why wouldn't they? The facility's offering job training and legal help with visas. No better place for girls like them who don't have citizenship.
And Bleach Japan is behind this whole operation?
Yeah, they're being useful for once. They're gonna open more just like it, too. And they even offered to buy my place and turn it into a shelter.
But then what are you going to do? This place is your bread and butter, isn't it?
Oh, they thought of that. They gave me a job at the shelter. I'm gonna be the dorm mother. Well, it's good pay, and perfect for a feisty old gal like me. Gotta say, I'm coming around on these do-gooders.
Come on, Hamako-san. Don't you remember what they put you through?
Sure, they were annoying. Bunch of kids tramping around, shouting shit they heard in prep school. But hey, now they're putting their money where their mouth is. It wasn't just a bunch of whining. They actually did something about it. And apparently the shelters were Ryo Aoki's idea. I have to say, it's pretty damn genius of him.
Not to be a downer, but don't you think he's basically just buying votes? Once the election is over, I bet you he's gonna forget all about these shelters.
Yeah, seriously. Politicians pull this shit all the time.
You don't know him. You can't just assume he's like that. Besides, you got some better option for my girls? Any spare rooms you'll let them live in? I'll have you know, Aoki-san came all the way out to Ijincho today.
Wait, he's in town?
He's attending Ogasawara-san's funeral. See? That shows he's a good guy. The guy's got a million things on his plate, but still carves out time for a friend. You've got no business bad-mouthing him when you don't even know him.
The young master. Here in Ijincho.
You gonna go see him?
Yeah. There's stuff I want to ask him about.
Me too. Like what his connection to Horonouchi is.
You guys are nuts. Well, what's your plan? Stroll up and demand a meeting with the most powerful man in Tokyo?
Oh, funerals are easy to sneak into. Everyone's too polite to ask questions.
Why are you supporting this lunacy?
Sorry, Hamako-san. But do you mind if I get rid of your trash some other day?
What's wrong with now?
Yeah. There's just this thing I gotta take care of.
Fine. Just don't leave me hanging, okay?
Wouldn't dream of it. So does anyone know where this funeral is?
If it's in Ijincho, it's gotta be at the morgue on Central. That's where Nonomiya's funeral was.
Oh, yeah. All right. Let's roll on over there.
Aquí al lado, mira bien.
Ogasawara-kun, I remember the day we met like it was yesterday.
Nice. There's still time. Hey, let us through. We're here to pay our respects.
Hey, are you with Bleach Japan?
No, but we knew Ogasawara.
Not good enough. The ceremony's just for family and Bleach Japan members.
Well, maybe they'll let us light some incense.
They aren't even allowing journalists like me in. This monitor is all we get.
Today, we celebrate Ogasawara-kun's memory. We do so here in Ijincho, the city of his heart and soul.
You, more than anyone, yearn to see this city reborn. It was only 6 months ago that you came here with your family. And I remember how eager you were to change this town for the better. It became your passion in life. But one cannot truly care about a city until they become one of its people, which is why I was so moved when you chose to reside in Ijincho. There is no greater tragedy than the dreams we leave behind in death, and yours were bigger than most ever dared. I know this as your classmate in our youth, as your peer who shared your ambitions. But most of all, simply as a friend, you left too soon. This is truly, truly a great loss. And so, what choice do we have but to face the future without you? We look to Kume-kun, the protege to whom you entrusted so much. He has stepped forward to carry on your dream. And is there any greater honor than when, in our passing, someone else picks up the torch where we left it? You and I always believed we could help people find their way together. Which is why, in the coming election, I will throw the entirety of my support behind Kume. I say this not as the Citizens Liberal Party chair, but for you, Ogasawara-kun, as your friend who would see your dream come true. I swear to do everything in my power to bring your dream for Ijincho to fruition. That is the least I can do for you. My old
¿Qué tal,
friend.
Riven? Buenas noches.
Rest now and smile down on us from heaven.
Ogasawara-san, we will continue your work for you.
Just listen to this governor. He really cares.
He's in more grief than anyone here, and he still gave a speech.
Strong man giving a strong eulogy.
If Aoki really did order Ogasawara's death, well, then he's quite the actor.
Bastard's grooming Kume for political office. What the hell is his plan? Hey, there he is.
Let's move.
How many seats is the Citizens Liberal Party targeting this cycle? Any comment?
Aoki-san, should we take your statement today as a campaign launch announcement?
Any comment at all? Just a soundbite, Aoki-san.
Clear the way. What's your motive for holding a new election? Hey, don't push. I said don't push!
All right, folks, let him through. Let him through!
Aoki. Hey, Governor Aoki. That's no good. Can't even get close.
Let's head him off.
How?
It's not like the governor's
Elme,
gonna train
buenas.
here. He's gotta have a car nearby.
Sure, but how are you gonna find it? Check every parking spot in the neighborhood?
You know, I once read in some tabloid that celebrities park underground to avoid the paparazzi. Aoki probably uses the same strategy, don't you think?
Yeah, that's a thought.
Any underground lots around here?
Yeah, there's a big one. Its entrance is by the river.
Great, let's check it out.
Stand a chance. Cool.
You're gonna be in the world.
Come on now. You wanna fight? I know.
Selecciona archivo.
Come up. Happy birthday!
Clarísimo, clarísimo como el... ¿Qué está pasando? El cobrador debe de haber alquilado el aparcamiento entero. Mierda, ¿y ahora qué hacemos? Si nunca llegamos hasta él. Hay otros ascensores que llegan al aparcamiento. Creo que sí, pero lo he visto, seguramente estén todos bloqueados. Necesitaríamos un ascensor oculto o algo así. Un ascensor oculto, eso es, hay uno, de hecho. ¿De verdad? Hace unos años me pillé un pedo de narices y cuando me desperté estaba en un ascensor. Cuando las puertas se abrieron estaba en una especie de apartamento subterráneo. Seguro que se les ha pasado por alto. Genial, ¿y dónde está? Esto no me acuerdo. Tío, eso es lo más importante. Oh, ya os he dicho que iba como una cuba. Pero ahora que lo pienso, significa que está en un edificio de un bar. Y si el apartamento no está al lado del río, ese edificio también tiene que estar cerca de él. Un edificio con un bar que está junto al río. Creo que eso estrecha bastante la búsqueda. Muy bien, al lío. ¿De coño hay que ir ahora?
You wanna fight? Get alive! Check this out!
Vidente ciego.
Weak.
Here we go. Try this on the side.
Oh yeah? I got this.
I'm not backing down.
Okay. Get alive.
You're gonna get
Have
stomped.
fun with this. Hope this hurts. Cool. Come on, Mike. Go. Next time. Hell yeah.
I'm not backing down.
Check this out.
Este juego está muy bien, Mec. Está muy, muy bien.
I'm not backing down.
You're weak. Pads on whatever.
Right.
Don't get cocky.
I'm ready now.
¿Te gustan los juegos por combate por turnos? El juego está muy bien.
You're gonna get stomped.
Let's go. Cool. Come on now. Want to fight? Let's go.
You're gonna be in a world of hurt.
The enemy is defeated.
Claro, Final Fantasy 8.
You're gonna get stomped.
Check this out.
No.
I'm up. I got this. Going in.
You're gonna be in a world.
Pues este lo vas a flipar. Porque el juego es muy bueno.
You're in it now. Take your best shots. This. Endless love.
I'm not backing down.
Let's go. Let's do it. Get alive. Cool.
Heya.
Son dos juegos muy distintos, tío. Verme. Ascensors. Muy, muy distintos. Los dos igual de buenos. Dentro de su género. Yo me imaginaba que por pasta, sí, claro. Pero bueno, hace la idea de que son los dos muy largos. Incluso te diría que este puede llegar a ser más largo. Con lo cual te puedes pillar este, vas ahorrando o baja de precio el otro. Aunque en el Game Pass de Xbox han puesto los Yakuza, lo cual quiere decir que este antes o después también acabe. Puede que acabe. Cosa que el de Ubisoft. No sé, cualquiera de los dos.
Code Red, we got trespassers. Mr. Governor, this way.
Trespassers? Don't make assumptions, pal.
Then who are you? Are you media?
We're fans of the governor. We just want to shake
Este es más fácil encontrar los fans de Steam a tiempo ya. Llevará un mes.
You can't.
We'll just take a second.
The governor ain't got time. Take a walk, Jack.
Este lleva más tiempo.
Take a walk, Jack? You from Kansai?
You got a problem with that?
Pero bueno, cualquiera de los dos dentro de su género son muy buenos.
Well, it means you're Omi. I don't hear you denying it. Wow.
Da igual, son historias separadas. Yo soy el primero que juego.
Shut up. I'm a civilian working security.
La historia es muy buena.
Don't automatically make someone Omi. You damn smartass.
Oh, you're angry I assumed something? You assumed we were trespassers.
Because that's what you are.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Let's just calm down now. Why don't you do yourself a favor and step aside? If not, we'll have to...
Freeze!
Whoa, easy. That's quite the weapon you got there. I was only gonna ask for a light, man. Why's a local security guard packing something like that, anyway?
Asshole. I'm about to shoot you just because you're annoying.
With the safety on?
Huh?
Gotcha, fucking rookie.
Sí, estás muy cachondo, sí. Pero es muy serio. Cuando se pone serio es muy serio. Combina las dos cosas, es brutal. La historia es brutal. Y es serio. Este es muy buen juego.
Right.
Wanna fight? Okay. Have fun with this. Take this.
Eso lo juego. El Jetman lo juego, está muy bien. Yo juego el Jetman.
I'm not backing down.
Get weak.
El Jetman está en el canal, si quieres echar un ojo. Está muy guapo. Tiene una historia bestial. Pero eso es tortas, no es por turnos. Es en tiempo real. Pero la historia es muy buena también.
Moving up in the world. Wait! You okay?
What have you done?
Mr. Governor.
Can't you tell the difference between thugs and law-abiding citizens? What's wrong with you?
I'm sorry, sir. We are terribly sorry about this.
Do you need medical attention? I never thought I'd see the day when my own guards hurt a citizen. I'm just glad I saw the scuffle in the rearview mirror. Please, let me help you up. Sir.
Young master.
Tonight, go to Orohime Land alone. I'll do the same. It's such a relief that none of you are hurt. Please accept my sincere apologies for all of this. I'd also like to apologize on behalf of my guards. I'll be giving them a strict lecture later. But for now, I must ask that you excuse me. I'm late for an appointment.
Listen.
¿Qué dijo aquí?
Yeah.
Si es la hostia, la trama del Meg es brutal. La historia es brutal. En todos los Yakuza la historia es brutal. ¿Te invitó? Sí, pero con la condición de que quedáramos a solas. Iré solo. Así que irás solo, así que lo mismo. ¿De verdad crees que puedes confiar en él? A mí me huele a encerrona. Si dudamos de cada paso que damos, no llegaremos a ningún sitio. Esta es la oportunidad que estamos esperando. Así que piensa hacerlo, ¿eh? Sí, por supuesto. Pues nos encontraremos cerca por si necesitas ayuda. Gracias, pero todo irá bien. ¿Por qué estás tan seguro? Es posible que mantenga su palabra y aparezca solo. No lo trago. Has visto que todos y cada uno de sus movimientos estaban calculados, ¿no? Ya, pero si él lo hace y yo no, seré lo peor de lo peor. No seré ese asedio. Ichiban. Cuando te pones en esos ojitos significa que lo tiene claro. Entonces será mejor que estés preparado a cualquier cosa. Por suerte tenemos tiempo hasta que anochezca.
Okay.
Sí. En el Judgment también, la historia es brutal, es muy buena la historia. Ya te he dicho que no me hace falta ningún guía, estoy bien por mi cuenta. ¿Dónde está ese héroe? Este es ser mi cliente, hora de jugar, ser héroe media jornada. ¿Cómo? ¿Quieres que te deje de hecho trizas? Pues muy bien, hombreras. Vaya, le tengo que pegarle.
Let's go. Congrats on whatever.
Right. You're gonna do it.
You want to go? You're in it now.
Hostia, me cago, tú.
I'm up.
I'm not backing down.
Let's get serious.
Here we go.
Let's go. Yeah. You're in it now. Take
Try
your
this on the
best
side.
shot.
How do you like this?
Okay. Have fun with this.
You're gonna be in a world of hurt.
You wanna go? Cool. Check this out. Much better. Let's go. Let's go.
I'm not backing down.
I got this. Going in.
You're gonna be in a world of
Happy
hurt.
birthday.
No lo sé probar, pero la gente va muy bien, de los Yakuza.
Right.
No los he probado.
Don't get cocky.
Igual te inventoridad. Vamos, la gente va muy bien.
I'm not backing down.
Oh yeah? Come on now. I'm up. The enemy is defeated.
With finesse.
Perdón, gente.
Want to stop by an arcade? I could use a breather. Games, huh? They don't exactly bring back the best memories. My family was pretty strict on rules. I was only allowed to play an hour a day. Go over even a minute, and my console would get cut in half or some shit like that.
Sounds like a Liu Meng household, all right.
They'd barely let me play, but it's not like that was enough to make me give it up. So I just sneak it and do my best not to get caught. Then one night my VMU quit on me like beep, and well,
You had a Dreamcast, huh?
No, Dreamcast.
that was the hardest thing I'd ever had to go through at that point. I learned a lot that day. Sorry, what were we talking about?
Nothing. Why don't we just keep going?
Qué guapo. Vamos a ir a este, que estamos. Esta debe ser la moto de Taka. Junpei debería estar dentro. Vale, acabemos con esto. Puta moto, tío. Mira que me gustan las motos, pero es más rara que... Paliza. Voy por soñarte hasta que se te parta la espalda. No me importa una mierda. Taka, para, por favor, lo vas a matar. Pues diles a tus amiguitos que vengan con la pasta. Tantos 20 millones y nos olvidaremos del tema, pero si no nos das deprisa empezaremos a sumar intereses. Siento haberos hecho esperar. Debéis de ser los yakuzas de mierda que se toman en serio unos críos. ¿Tú quién coño eres? ¿Viejo? ¿Eres amigo de esos mierdas? Podría decirse que sí. En ese caso ya sabes lo que queremos, ¿no? Me la suda. Que si una acción por aquí, que si una acción por allá. ¿Quién coño le importa? Esto debía ser suficiente para mamones como vosotros que disfrutan torturando a niños, ¿no? Increíble de mierda, ¿te crees que esto es una broma? Olvídate de la pasta de esos niñatos, venderemos sus órganos al mercado negro y se acabó. Si me gusta cuánto acabemos con ellos, desearán irse al infierno. Venga ya, sé que podéis hacerlo mejor. Muy bien, chicos, que no salgan de aquí con vida. Está muy chetado, tío, este golpe, macho.
Yo.
Chavales, larguemos de aquí. Sí, vale. Hostia, qué motos, tío. Muchas gracias por venir a saludarme. Estás dejando tu vida por mí, te debo la vida. ¿Qué va? No te preocupes, no podía abandonar a mi colega, eso es todo.
Kasuga-san's the one who helped you. It's him you should be thanking.
Kasuga-san, thank you very much.
Who knows? Maybe I just wanted to show off in front of the kid who reminded me of my old self. Couldn't really tell you.
My purple Kaiser bros! Taka-san!
Sorry. I guess we weren't much. To hell with that! We made it back in one piece. That's what matters.
You mean barely in one piece? You look like shit, man.
Yeah, and Kasuga-san looks like a bomb went off in his face. Appreciate you.
Yo, I always look like this. Wait.
Wasn't it obvious?
Almost forgot. There's something I want to tell you.
What's that?
It's in regard to our new friend Ichiban here. I'm thinking about making him the honorary president of the Purple Kaisers.
Ooh, neat.
Huh? Yeah! Hold up a sec. I never said I'd...
Just because you'll be our honorary president doesn't mean we expect you to stick around. It's just that we're all here now thanks to you. So we wanted to have something to remember you by. Guess that's a bit much, huh?
Nah, that's cool.
Oh, and you're more than welcome to go riding with us anytime. We'll even have a bike ready for you.
You know, I think I'll pass.
Okay.
But I'm good with being an honorary president, so long as it's only a title.
Kasuga-san. All right then, it's settled. Our honorary president is the group. Don't worry, you can leave the presidential duties to me. Kasuga-san, thanks again for helping us.
¿Están en castellano?
There's no way we
Vosotros,
could ever repay
Yakuza.
you, but please accept this as a way.
You don't have to repay me. I'm the one who's...
Cinto de espadachín.
Modest till the end. Very well then. I'll follow you until I draw my left. Call me up anytime you need something. We'll come riding in no matter where.
Yeah, sure.
Leave it to us.
Junpei, try not to rear end any more Yakuza for...
I won't! I'll be more...
Well, we should get going then.
Yeah. Take care, Mr. Putting your life on the line for your brother, huh? Maybe now I can say I'm just like the boss. I still got a ways.
Sé que algún otro agujero, pero no sé cuál. Este es del papel de culo. Joder, qué puto viaje, tío, si estaba aquí al lado. Qué mamón. Oh, qué viaje, chaval.
Robazu over there looks pretty good.
Robazu. That's a meat bun, right?
Damn straight.
You're not opposed to eating someone else's? I assumed you made all of yours yourself.
Ours is actually sort of tough to make on your own. It's quicker to just buy them.
Interesting.
No sabía que había un sitio chino aquí. ¿Qué está pasando?
すみません。
すみませんでした。ん？
No hace falta que os disculpéis. Confundir la sal con el azúcar es algo bastante habitual. En absoluto, fue un descuido, lo sentimos mucho. Todos cometemos errores. Y si subido de consuelo, el arroz está bueno. Sigue así, Yuta. Ya nos veremos. Sí, gracias. Es decir, lo siento mucho, señorita. Ceruto, te he perdido porque es una cliente habitual. Cuando vas a aprender a cocinar como es debido, lo siento, papá. En serio, así no puedo dejar esto en tus manos. Quiere pasar el restaurante a su hijo. Debe de ser muy estresante. Tal vez debería echar un ojo la próxima vez que me pase por aquí. Un poco de tortas nunca vienen mal. Vaya palizas que mete, macho.
Excuse me, could I ask you for a donation?
Sorry, I'm kinda in a hurry.
Oh. Excuse me, could I bother you for a donation?
Oh, sure.
Wow, thanks!
Here.
Really? Thank you very much! It's nice to finally receive a donation.
I saw you earlier, but it doesn't look like things are going too well.
Yeah, it's true. No matter how hard I try, everybody just keeps walking past.
You're doing this all by yourself? Where are your parents?
They've been working late to save up for the surgery.
I got ya.
That's why I have to work besides.
Please donate to children who are less fortunate.
Donations, please.
Here you go.
Thank you very much.
Those two are gathering money for children they've never even met before. I think that's amazing. It makes me want to try even harder.
Sure. Why don't we try this somewhere else?
Huh?
You won't get anywhere calling out to random strangers. You gotta draw some attention.
Oh, thank you so much. My name is Megumi.
I'm Kasuga. Okay, let's see if there's a better spot.
Pues bastante gente lo de ese restaurante, tal vez sea un buen sitio. Vamos a esa tienda de allí.
Oh, okay.
De acuerdo, a ver si esto funciona. Oye, aquí no se puede hacer eso. Soy el encargado de esta tienda. No puedo permitir que pidas donaciones sin que al menos me avises antes. ¿Se necesita permiso hoy en día? Supongo que se veía venir. Lo siento, se me olvidó por completo. Si te parece bien, podemos poner delante de tu tienda. Por favor, es por la operación de mi hermano pequeño. Bueno, si es por eso adelante, creía que a lo mejor erais como los de antes. Pero no puedo decir que no a una buena causa. Muchísimas gracias. Paparucha, estás haciendo lo que más duro. Buena suerte. Genial, ya tenemos permiso. Vamos al lío. Sí. O sea, hay dinerito fresco. ¡Hala! Es un montón. ¿Lo ves? Recuerdas la ubicación. Ahora también te llevas bien con la encargada, así que este lugar es tu mejor opción. Sí, gracias por la ayuda. Me quedaré aquí y seguiré intentándolo. Ahora sí, seguro que es mucho más duro con tanta gente alrededor, ¿no? Sí, estoy mucho más cansada que antes, pero no es nada en comparación con lo que me está pasando más. ¿Va? ¿A tu hermano pequeño? Sí, está deseando ver a par de atracciones con mamá, papá y conmigo. Estupendo, vamos a asegurarnos de que lo consiga. Sí. Tengo que ir a casa pronto. Muchísimas gracias por tu ayuda. Qué chica tan dulce. No sabía que estabas aquí. No sabía cuándo entrar. Perdón por lo de antes, creía que estabais compinchados con esos tíos de ahí. ¿Quiénes? Esos. Parece que están pidiendo por una buena causa, ¿no? ¿Pasa algo? No tengo ninguna prueba, pero creo que solo están recaudando dinero para llenarse los bolsillos. No es más que un rumor, pero de ser cierto no sería terrible. Sobre todo si usan a los niños necesitados como cebo. Me preguntaba que estuvieras haciendo lo mismo. ¿En serio? Sí, bueno, fue una conjetura errónea por mi parte. Podéis usar mi tienda si me queráis. Solo quería que lo supieras. Y ahora, si me disculpas... ¿Se hace todo con los otros tipos? Eso puede esperar. Debía hablar con Meg en cuanto pueda. ¿Dónde están los tíos? No están, qué mamones. Oye, ¿estás bien? Perdona, pensaba que estabas llorando. Supongo que sí. Si lo necesitas, yo te escucho. A veces viene bien desahogarse. Pero si prefieres no desahogarte con un extraño, también lo entendería. La verdad es que no creo que sea para tanto. Es que el chico del que llevo tanto tiempo enamorada se ve de repente estudiar fuera. Vale, ¿y cuánto vuelves a ir a directo a la universidad? Que está lejos de aquí. Vine a la estación para confesar mis sentimientos, pero al pensar que no voy a verlo a volver, me he puesto a llorar como una magdalena. No puedo parar. Lo entiendo. ¿Ya se ha ido? No, está en el andén. Entonces estará a punto de irse, ¿no? Ya no hay nada que desee más que despedirlo, pero no puedo dejar que se me vea con los ojos hinchados y maquillaje corrido de asco. Venga ya, no es para tanto. Sí, eso también. Me moriría si solo me recordase como una llorica con el moco colgando. Pero también me moriría por ver una vez más. Despedirlo con una cálida sonrisa, tal vez un cálido beso, pero eso jamás sucederá. Vamos, no te vengas abajo. Ya, debería ir. Está justo subiendo esas escaleras. Pero si lo veo será un desastre total, estoy segura. ¿Qué debería hacer? Es como si mis pies estuvieran pegados al suelo. No puedo moverme, ni hacia adelante ni hacia atrás. Es como si hiciera lo que hiciera fuera a salir mal. Dejar a alguien siempre es duro. Ojalá hubiera algún modo de ayudarla. Solo necesito valor para dar el primer paso. Joder, te encontraste al corredor. Es una pena que no sea aquel empresario que corría a toda velocidad, aunque solo fuera por el... ¿Ocurre algo? ¿Te has quedado callado de pronto? Nada, estoy bien. Tengo una idea. Le daré aquí mi suplicante para que subas escaleras sin pensarlo dos veces. Pero poder ver la despedida si es demasiado fuerte. ¿Cuál es la mejor opción? Vamos a dárselo, ¿qué cojones? Se va a pasar de largo. Escucha, sé que es duro estar lejos de alguien que te importa de verdad, sí. Tan solo quieres que sepa cómo te sientes, ¿a que sí? Sí, pero mis pies están paralizados, da igual lo que haga. Y estoy un empujoncito. Toma, no preguntes, solo come. Ay. Qué calor hace aquí. Espera, ¿qué? Venga, va, no. ¿Por qué kimchi? ¿Y por qué me estás dando de comer? No te estoy dando de comer. Te ofrezco un atajo al éxito. Venga, supérate e inténtalo. Eso más estúpido que me han dicho nunca. Y encima viene de un desconocido. Como si el kimchi fuera a solucionar mis problemas. El tren realizará pronto su parada en el andén número 1. Por favor, espere detrás de la línea amarilla.
Hey.
Que el tiempo corre. Tienes que irte ya o se acabó. Pregúntate si quieres ver a tu amada o no. Vale, si el kimchi me va a ayudar, lo haré. Pero dudo mucho que esto cambie nada. Esto pica mucho. Bueno, supongo que es una buena forma de motivar a alguien. Y he hecho un vistazo por si acaso. Disculpe, no puedo entrar sin billete, señor. Ni aunque vaya a despedirse de alguien. Oh, claro. Bueno, ya nos lo contarán luego, ¿no? A ver qué ha pasado. Pues tengo que pagar tú. Parece que el tren ya se ha ido. Espero que haya llevado tiempo para verlo. Kyoko, ¿estás bien? Estás rojísima. Es por el kimchi. Vamos, te acompaño a la oficina de primeros auxilios. No, estoy bien. No es tan grave como parece. Lo siento mucho. He hecho que perdieras el tren. Ahora eso no importa. Me alegro de que estés bien. Esto... Mira, quería decirte algo. ¿De qué se trata? Llevo mucho tiempo sintiéndome así y... Sí, este es un momento para hablarse. Bueno, no se ve mal del todo. ¿Ya has dicho lo que sientes? Oh, sí. Y adivina qué, iremos a la universidad. Cuando me gradué de ISTI, claro, he dicho que me esperará. Mola, así que todo ha ido de perlas, ¿eh? Eso creo, estaré muy sola hasta entonces y encima soy un poco cabeza hueca, ni siquiera sé si me aceptarán. Ahora sí, no dejaré que eso me eche para atrás. Por cierto, gracias por ayudarme. No es nada, el joven y estar enamorado tiene que ser genial. ¿Ves? Estamos sudando como un cerdo y tenías la cara roja como un tomate, pero lo importante es la sonrisa. Gracias, lo podría haber hecho sin el kimchi. Sí, es probable, perdona. Madre, en fin, hora de irme a estudiar. Tengo que hincar el codo para entrar en la universidad que quiero.
Ok.
Eso me tengo buena suerte. Por cierto, en realidad el kimchi no estaba tan mal. Gracias por el de pie. Soy yo el que debía darte las gracias. He enseñado lo útil que debe ser el kimchi. Puede que lo comparta con aquellas que parezcan apuros. ¿Habrá otras personas que lo necesiten? Ah, sí, la anciana. ¿Por qué cedió a la calle? Es verdad. No creo que siga teniendo problemas. Iré a ver por si acaso. Es verdad, la superabuela que no podía cruzar. ¿Dónde está la superabuela que no podía cruzar? Esta no era.
You're gonna be sorry. Cool. Check this out. I'm not that I got this. Let's go.
Here we go.
Get caught.
Try this on your side.
You're in it now. Okay. Watch this. Take this alive. now. Okay. I'm up. Let's go.
Right. This out.
Yeah.
You're gonna have to stop.
You're in it now. Cool. You wanna fight? Check this out. Let's go.
I'm not backing down.
Hell yeah.
Pulsa de nula. No sé qué es eso.
Scared? Yeah. Come on now.
Uy, que se muy perfecto.
I'm up.
Here we go. I'm ready now.
Next time.
Strong.
Ahí está la superabuela. Después de tanto tiempo sigue sin poder cruzar. Sé que puedo hacerlo de alguna forma.
Ma'am, are you still having trouble?
Oh, here's my dilemma. I can almost make... Back in my heyday, I was the star of the track team.
¿Qué haces de eso?
Now I'm just an old fossil who can't even cross the street. Oh.
Now I get where she's coming from. In her heart, she's deep. If this kimchi could give her the maybe I should offer her some right before the signal changes. Granny, try putting a little of this in your mouth before the signal.
Oh, now what is this? That's not...
It is. And I know it may sound bonkers, but this stuff will...
Ugh. Truthfully, I've got half a mind to shoo you away for suggesting I engage it, but I've seen what a kind person, and I do know you mean. I'll trust you.
Awesome. Granny, you finally crossed the street. That was sick, Granny.
I'm either crying from joy or how spicy that was. Either way, I could finally relive my glory day. But goodness, that was fiery stuff.
Oh, I'm just glad you're...
I'd say I'm more than just all right. I feel... Where might I find more of this miraculous kimchi?
Oh, an older guy on Sakura Alley sells it.
Is that right? I ought to...
make sure you warn everybody.
I will certainly try.
Good job, Granny. Glad it all... I'm thinking that kimchi seller might want to know about what happened.
A seguir con el kimchi este. Fuera de buenas. Es milagroso ese kimchi. Kimchi. Hay tanta gente por ahí. Un kimchi milagroso.
Me too.
Me 3. Me 4.
Whoa, what the
Oh.
crap? He's swamped with customers now.
Oh, you're the young man from last time.
As you can see, my business took off out of nowhere. I'm raking it in.
Good to hear, man.
But I'm puzzled as to how my kimchi suddenly got so popular. People keep asking whether it helps with running or... Would you know anything about that?
Good question. The important, I know people like the flavor, so I'm sure they'll be back.
I sure hope you're right.
Can I get some kimchi, please?
Oops. I guess I'll get out of your way. Don't want to hold up the line.
Well, I encourage you to stop by again. I'll sell you kimchi anytime.
Ooh, you're the gentleman from earlier.
Hey there, lady from the crosswalk.
Remember that kimchi you gave me? I went ahead and splurged on a... He gave me some extra as a bonus for buying so much.
Ooh, sounds good. Don't mind if I do.
It
Una cosa para trabajar en Dulces Ichiban. Puede contratar ese candidato desde el menú de gestión. Eso pues interesante. Bueno. Vamos allá y lo dejamos, hacemos esa más y lo dejamos, que ya es súper tarde. Y como dices, una misión nueva, pueden ser 40 minutos. No sé cómo se coge ahí arriba. Vale, ya lo buscaré otro momento. Combate, vamos a ir, va.
This could get rough.
Hostia, los de la playa estos. Mujer grasiendo. Puto juego. Madre mía.
Let's go. You're in it now.
Right. Try this on the side. Take this.
Okay. You wanna go?
I'm not
Have
backing
fun with
down.
this. Endless love. Oh yeah? Weak. Yeah. Come on now.
You're gonna get
I'm up. You wanna fight? You're in it now. Let's go. Congrats on whatever.
Here we go.
I got this.
This out. And out you go away. This ought to help.
Weak.
I'm not backing down.
Yeah. Don't get caught. Cool. Check this out.
Let's see.
Gracias, señor. Por fin podré mojar el churro como Dios manda gracias a la mejor masajista del lugar. Ya voy, mi querida. Vaya, esa expresión ha sido un poco...
With finesse.
Pues en fin. Bueno.
Come on now.
Let's go. Get serious. Going in. Come on. Happy birthday.
Right.
The enemy is defeated.
Cool. Check this out.
I'm up.
You're in it now.
Let's go. Congrats on whatever.
You're getting hurt. Here we go.
Joanes, buenas, bienvenido.
Don't get cocky.
Estás en tu casa.
You're in it now.
Watch this. Hope this hurts.
Let's go.
Get serious.
I'm not backing down.
Come on now.
Este viejo host. Me pillas ya que en breve me voy a la cama. Son las 3 de la mañana ya aquí.
What's with him? Crap. He saw me looking. I feel like I'm getting called over. Help you with what?
To tell you the truth, I need to hop a train to Tokyo as soon as possible. But I don't have any clothes.
You don't have any clothes?
Yeah. All I've got are these bubbles.
Bubbles? What are you talking about?
Here, see for yourself.
Right. Well, don't catch a cold. See ya.
Wait, please, don't you see? I can't get on a train like this.
Yo, back off. You're getting bubbles. How did you even end up like that in the first place? What the hell are your clothes?
Well, earlier today, I was enjoying my time at a soapland, getting nice and sudsy. This new girl, Mika-chan, is just so... Suddenly, while I'm doing the old slip and slide, he's not really the type to call, so I got curious and answered.
You answered?
Your grandma's passed out, he tells me. Of course, I'm a major grandma's boy, so I immediately start panicking. All I can think about is getting to the hospital, so I shake off Mika-chan and the bouncers and slip through the door, bubbles popping the whole way. But with the way I am now, I'll get caught before I even make it to the station.
Yeah, no shit.
I'm begging you. Can I...
No way.
Figures. I wouldn't...
Yep. So, can't you just go...
About. Apparently, running out the front door naked is pretty frowned upon. I tried to go back in and get dressed, but the bouncer's stuck between a very... If you won't let me borrow your clothes, can you at least take me to a
clothing store?
That's right. There's no telling. I have to get clothes and hurry to the hospital before I'm hanging up.
In that case, why don't I just buy you some...
There's no time for that. What if something happens to my grandma? And if you don't pick out something in my size or my style...
You're seriously thinking about style right now? Look, if you're that worried about it, just go to the store.
Believe me, I would. But it's too risky. And to top it off, what about all the wet pockets around here?
Wet pockets? Okay.
one puddle, one little splish of water, these, and then I can kiss both my grandma.
Well, it's not like you couldn't get arrested right now.
Think you can get me over to a clothing store while I'm begging you?
All right, I'll take it.
Really?
You just have to get to the store without getting...
Yes, please. Oh.
I'm Kasuga.
Bueno, vamos a hacer esto. Hostia, macho. Hay que llevarlo. ¿Dónde hay que llevarlo? No, esto está muy lejos, joder. Habrá que llevarlo aquí, ¿no? Digo yo. Qué pasada. ¿Quién tira agua? Joder, la manguera. Están los bomberos, tío. Oiga, por aquí no puedo ir. ¿Qué otra hora que coloco? No.
Oh no! Damn it! Does he look like he's on fire to you?
My bubble!
We got a streaker! Get over here! Not good. Let's bail.
Yo.
Hi.
¿Pero dónde coño hay que ir, tío? No tengo muy claro dónde hay que comprar ropa. Ahí está, ya hemos llegado. Bueno, que hemos llegado aquí sin que enseñes nada. Muchas gracias, Kasuga. Vamos a vida.
Ok.
¿Y el dinero dónde lo lleva el dinero? Bueno, mejor. Espera, de verdad, le voy a dejar comprar así. Pervertido, lárgate. Espera un segundo, solo quiero comprar ropa.
Hey.
Mira, amigo. Pienso nada, podéis hacer la vista gorda. Un sola, da igual de subirlo lo que hiciera, no es excusa para andar por ahí desnudo. De hecho, no me cabe duda de que este hombre es un pervertido. Ay, me has pillado. Kasuga, no te pongas a su lado. A ver, pero es que... Mira, mi amigo... Es una historia de está desnudo por un motivo. ¿Ah, sí? Sí, su abuela acaba de desmayarse. Estaba en la bañera cuando recibió el mensaje y no puedo ignorarlo. Así que salió pintando sin pensarlo 2 veces. ¿Su abuela se ha desmayado? Sí, hazme un favor y vendré la ropa sin montar un bonito de acuerdo. Tan solo intenta ayudar a este idiota a llegar al hospital para ver a su abuela. Vale, no entiendo en tal caso por aquí. Joder, pues me cansé y la gente se traga cualquier ridiculez que digas. ¿Se ha conseguido ropa? Menos mal. Pero ahora que lo pienso, ¿cómo has pagado? ¿No estabas desnudo? La dependiente me vio mientras cogía la ropa y me dijo que ya pagaría más adelante. ¿Una cuenta? ¿En una tienda de ropa? Estoy totalmente agradecido. Vale, me voy a ver a mi abuelita. Sí, hasta luego. Señor Pau, ¿qué tal? ¿Cómo estamos? Espero que su hora esté bien. Bueno. Vamos a dejar ahí, gente. Mañana más y mejor. Que ya son las 3:20 y es una buena hora para... Vamos a repartir tortas contra estos. Y lo dejamos. Pues bien, Pau, bien. Ya terminando ya el directo, ya que llevamos ya casi 4 horas.
Right. You're gonna be in a whirl. Take your best shot.
¿Tú qué tal? ¿Cómo vas? ¿Bien? Muy chulo el dragón que es. Muy chulo.
You're gonna be in a whirl. Here we go.
No, este no.
I got this.
Hostia.
I'm not backing down.
Take on with this shot. Take this. Cool. Get serious. Check this out.
Let's
much better. Let's go. Let's do it.
Right.
Bueno.
Oh yeah?
You're gonna get stomped.
Pues disfruta de su Switch y ya está, ¿eh?
Hope this hurts.
¿Qué diferencia hay?
Hey,
Oye.
Yuka-san. Isn't it time you moved on to something more appropriate for your age?
I really don't know.
Bullying, bullying.
Why are they ganging up on that dominatrix lady?
50 sombras juguetonas.
Don't you think you're past your prime? Look, nobody wants you around. So listen to the #1 girl and leave.
But
Eso no se ve
I
mejor.
do still have clients who request me. So for their sake, I can't just...
Yeah, we know you're totally
The
lost.
rep of this place has been dropping lower than that sagging ass of you.
My advice? Find a cushy day job and let the next But really, don't you think it's time to put...
No! I take pride in what I do. I've always done my best to help my...
I wasn't asking for your opinion. I'm saying you're nothing but an eyesore. Understand? What's with that look?
All right, ladies, that's enough.
Huh?
I know it's none of my business, but you're taking this... Oh, and frankly speaking, I think you're the ones bringing your club down, not her.
What?
Ew, what is with him? He one of yours, Yumiko-san?
This loser's only here because he heard you stirring up trouble. Half the town could, really.
Then why don't you mind your own business? We don't have to listen to some...
Forget it, girls. Let's just go.
Hold on, Shiho. We're not finished with her.
Yeah? Well, I am. Watch your back out there, Gran.
Yeesh.
Bueno, pues con lo guapo que está el original, o sea, el de ahora como para jugar el Disbis, ¿no?
Guess there's always haters no matter where you go. So...
Bueno. Hostia, es que montón de misiones secundarias, tío.
Don't get cocky. Come on now.
You're gonna be in the world.
You're in it now. Weak.
Hostia, ¿cómo se no acabe con ellos, tío?
Take your best shot.
El puto nivel 13.
Hey, yeah.
Ya, pero a ver. Joder, pues te has comprado el de Switch, ya está. ¿Qué más da que salga en PC? Disfrutar en Switch. ¿No? Más modo portátil y jugar en la cama, joder. Más a gusto de copón. La primera vuelta sí. Sí, se puede continuar, sí. Está muy chulo. Bueno, soy bastante flojo, no he sentido ni cosquillas y eso me asusta. La culpa es nuestra, señor. Esta sesión corre de nuestra cuenta de la casa. Pues ya está, ¿qué? No sé qué decir. Sí, no voy a seguir jugándolo. He hecho la primera vuelta, si hay que seguir, hay que hacer algo en la biblioteca, alguna cosa así, pero ya vale. No, no lo voy a dar, no. Ese tío es famoso, ¿no? Bueno, en nuestro mundillo sí que lo llamamos señor masoquista. Señor masoquista sí deambula por las calles buscando agonía y lo peor de las humillaciones, pero últimamente está deprimido y dice que ya nada le hace sentir dolor. ¿Qué le pasa al pobre? Ahora todos los clubes de la ciudad están haciendo lo posible por satisfacer sus necesidades. Con que lo están intentando, ¿no? A ver, piénselo. A cualquier local le gustaría ser famoso por conseguir lo imposible. Ese cotillo sería increíble. Pues la verdad es que es muy inteligente. Todos los del mundillo van tras él. Ricky King, Fetchtichi, Rudy Contret, de Dum Dum. Pero siempre se va insatisfecho. El tío estaba tieso como una tabla, pero no en el sentido en el que debería estarlo. Supongo que no es una forma de decirlo. Es su piel. ¿Cómo dices? Tiene una piel durísima. Usé todas mis fuerzas y ni se inmutó. Parece que tengo mucho que mejorar. No te vayas abajo. ¿Por qué no entrenamos un poco para que cuando vuelva le haga sentir vivo otra vez? Sí, tienes razón. No lo he visto, no juego al LOL. O sea que no. Bueno, pues vamos a trabajar en nuestro servicio al cliente. Hasta luego. Sí, así que el señor masoquista se está recorriendo la ciudad. ¿Por qué no me sorprende? ¿Qué haces en contestarme, cerdo? Oh, lo siento, dominatriz. Quiero decir, oink, oink. Madre mía. Esto es increíble. ¿Este quién es? Vaya, sí es aguano.
Oh, Kasuga-san. Nice to see you again.
¿Y qué tal está?
So this is the Kasuga-san that helped you.
That's right. The very same. I wanted to say thank you. My grandmother's alive and well.
Hey, good to hear.
I heard about how far you were willing to go for this silly boy.
No, don't worry about it. I'm just glad he was able to see you.
My, I didn't know gentlemen like you still.
You sure? So where are you off to now?
Huh? Oh, well, I'm gonna take my grandma somewhere special. Where would you like to go,
Let's see. A hot
spring? Well, we should get going. Thank you very much.
Sure thing. Take care.
Of course.
Gee, didn't know bathing could run in the family.
Bueno. Lo vamos a dejar aquí porque si no al final sigo y no puede ser, tío. Ahora, a correr. Vamos a dejarlo aquí sí o sí. Bueno, Pau, compañía, Elmec, Martín, creo que sigues por ahí, no sé quién sigue por ahí, pero muchas gracias por estar ahí. Como siempre, son las 3:30 de la mañana, de la madrugada, un servidor se va a la cama que ya va siendo hora. ¿Continuaremos? Pues continuaremos, sí, claro que sí. Pues me imagino que lo haremos con este, y luego iremos a hacer aquí la misión y seguiremos dándole hasta que acabemos este juego. Ni tan mal, no, creo que no vamos mal. Ya veremos si luego, llegado el momento, nos crujen. Así que nada, gracias por estar ahí y mañana más y mejor. Seguiremos dándole a esto de los videojuegos que tanto nos apasiona. Sed buenos. Adiós.